Okay, we are definitely having a bit of a tech difficulty here. Though, what's a pengu without... What's a pengu without tech difficulties, am I right? I gotta make sure this is working. Oh lord, I love Twitch and I love Windows. I love Twitch. I think it's working on that end. I assume it's Windows. Hang on. Now I have to figure out another issue in itself. Ew, that X logo. I just want one day where I try to do this and there is no issues. We got 15 minutes? I'm just gonna hope. Audio-wise, this is solid, because it beats me if it ain't. We're, having fun with... I'm having fun with technology.
みんな、聞こえるかしら。私よ、クルルよ。今日から2日間、光の戦士たちがたくさん集まるお祭りが開かれるわ。
People jump scare. Was not expect 20 minutes. Less than 20, 15 minutes now.
ファンフェスティバル2024。
We will finally know the goddamn caster.
間もなく始まる基調講演を皮切りに期間中はステージプログラムの予定がいっぱい。
I'm gonna go with its green mage, guys. If anyone seriously wants to know my guess, I guess green, but I honestly don't know what the job
会
is.
場のみんな、見たいものや行きたい場所が多くて大忙しだと思うけど、場内ではスプリントしちゃダメよ。楽しく安全にこの2日間を過ごしましょう。それから配信を視聴中のみんな、コメントでワイワイ盛り上がりましょうね。私も今回はこうしてリンクパール通信で参加させてもらう予定よ。本当だったら会場に行きたかったのだけれど、トラル大陸への出発に備えて特訓中なの。
I think I've got this all set up.
何の特訓だっけ？
Honestly, it would be helpful if someone could check my stream.
すぐにわかるわ。さあ、ファンフェスの開演まであと少し。
Where is my community when I need them most? Where is my community when I need them most? Final Fantasy 14 Fan Festival. Final Fan Festival. Ooh. I just need to know if I'm coming through. It says I am, and I think I've got it set. Yeah, I'm good. Okay. I'm kind of winging it with the audio, but kind of winging it here, y'all. Look at all our wonderful sponsors. Look at all our wonderful sponsors. Look at all our sponsors! 12-minute warning, besties. We get to be deranged about a video game. Look at all these screenshots. I don't actually know what the QR code is. I don't read Japanese. Actually, I think it's just for the contest, I would assume. Are y'all ready for this? I sure am. I have very fond memories of watching JP 2019 Fanfest live. I was like a sprout 2 months into the game playing, but I was already caught up. I'm just being wowed by all the Shadowbringers info. And I didn't understand any of it, but now here I am, I've got like five Fanfests under my belt now. And like 30 live letters. However many live letters it's been. Supported by... Look at all these sponsors! Really, I don't have any expectation here, and that's what makes this so good. I am going to vibe with whatever they have. In case anyone is wondering where these sponsors are coming into play, it's the trial play. The play trial, the golden... the trial fight. Whatever the name is. The Asura fight is what they're powering with the computers. That's why we have... and the chairs. That's why we have them as our sponsors. They're the ones who are powering... They've powered up, like, all of them. I think, actually, Sony powered up at, Western... at Vegas. I don't know who else is supporting us, but... We need to be deranged about a video game. See, what I really like about being here live in the moment is that this is an opportunity only every few years. Meaning the unhingedness that you can get on in the moment. This is why I willingly got up at 4 AM to watch Europe. Because there is a degree of insanity that can only occur at these things. Like, there is just a level of being with the community and vibing with the community that can seriously only occur here. In the moment. Which is why, tragically, I think of everyone who is at work and missing this and/or is in Europe and is sleeping. Final Fantasy XIV, Fanfest about Tokyo. Okay, I assume someone made the FF14 Tokyo logo in a house. Did anyone else see, while we wait for the last 8 minutes now, there was someone in Japan who made the game of life in their FF14 house. And it even comes with a full set of rules, and I would like to say that while we wait for FanFest, I'm scared of housing players. I am scared of those guys. I am genuinely scared of people who can do that, but I'm just trying to kill time. My FF14 anniversary is next week. My FF14 anniversary is coming up. The convenience of these timings. Okay, guys, actually, fun fact. 7 minutes to go. So, in the corner of the screenshot on the left with people wearing the hood, the Fall Guys hoodie, I forgot I logged out one of my characters in the Blunderville. So I went to log on to him today, and guess what? I logged into the Blunderville, and it was empty. Like, there were no NPCs, except for the one that takes you back to the Gold Saucer. There was no one else there, because the collab technically isn't active. But I was just like, oh yeah, I logged out here. It was just an empty zone. It was kind of funny. It was just kind of funny. I gotta move my chair. Oh, okay, I have water. I have snack. Cause late, in case I needed late snacko. I'm set for this. I'm ready to roll, Yoshi P. Whatever you've honestly got for me at this point. I'm gonna be deranged. But being deranged is an opportunity we can only do every few years. I'm gonna be so deranged over a video game at 7 o'clock at night. This is not as crazy as when I woke up at 4:30 to watch Keynote at 5 a.m. and I was like, it was like 7 a.m. on the Keynote, and I was like, Pingu, you are deranged over a video game. No, wait, it was at 4 a.m. It ended at like 6, and it ended at like 6, and I was like, it ended at like 6. I was like, Pingu, you are being deranged over a video game at 6 a.m. What a fun time. just want to see. I'm like seriously set to see whatever Yoshi P has. X logo. Time to make a Xenoblade joke with 4 minutes to go. I can't help but make Xenoblade jokes once every stream. At least once every stream, you guys. I'm sorry, I like Xenoblade Chronicles, and everyone should play it, and Yoshipi, you should collab with Xenoblade. Now that's copium. We should see the release date for the FF16 demo, or collab. Whatever this thing is, it's not a demo, Pengu. The demo already exists. Next up, Keynote. I predict it's Koji doing translations. I could be right or wrong, honestly. They're in Japan, so really it could be anyone. Kate was in Europe because she was working. Am I right or am I wrong? We shall find out in 3 minutes. I mean, JP Fanfest 2019 was Matt and Koji. They doubled. But those were the before times, so who knows what they're doing now. The before times. The before times, Pinky said. Yeah, I remember the times before COVID. Because I sure don't. Alright, what we got? 3 minutes? 1 minute? 2 minutes. Oh, to be there live. Final Fantasy 14. I like how they're just playing random music. I vibe with the FF14 music. All the time. My final guess is the caster is Green Mage, I guess. I'm honestly not even too confident on that. I mean, green clover is like the only thing we got. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are green. I like that that's where the community went with it in the end, so maybe we're right, maybe we're wrong. We'll find out here in like a minute. We'll find out in a minute. Or so. My watch is a little fast. One minute! It's the final countdown! I'm gonna be deranged. 50, 49, 48, 47, 46. They're funny for playing fucking Stormblood Prelude. And not Endwalker? Dude, this brings back so many memories. I remember seeing this menu screen. I can picture it in my head. The fire? 30. We're gonna be deranged, guys. It's time to be deranged. 20. I am honestly like, ooh. I'm ready for this. I'm ready to meet legs. 10. 9. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Let's get deranged! Final Fantasy 14 Fanfest. It's gonna go right into the trailer. Yep. That's our opener, alright. Our waves. Our waves. So can Banger.
Skies and boundless possibilities. I dare say our destination.
We're vibing.
Be in sight.
There's Aaronville.
For a change?
Right, we've already seen this, right? We smirk. God, the song is so good. Create a business unit to trace. That transition. That's the full transition! Right, we got the climbing. The forest. It's the full-on shebang.
Come now.
Estinian being Estinian. Oh! I want to meet the team. I want to meet the CGI animation team. Who am I kidding? They do such a good job with this. This is the full thing. He jumped. Right, wait, he jumped. Wish he didn't jump right into the mouth. Right, and then we got the little celebration. Woo, we killed the thing! And we get up here, right, where we're fighting. We're whacking it out, right? Fire. God, our team deserves a raise. Kiddo number 1. Yep. This is new. New transition into the actual Viper, right? Because he's Viper. Look, I have 2 swords. I want the fucking song already. Need. So again, I need you to post this thing ASAP.
Might you have a moment to speak further?
This is a fucking chipmunk. We're up here whacking. We're up here whacking. I need the song already. I need the song already. Here we go. Here we go. The new parts. Taco Tia full. There we go. There we go! She is rocking the new. She is rocking the new. Is it seriously? It is seriously Pictomancer! Alright! Take that, Green Mages. Kyle did it, guys! Kyle's a new job! That's Pictomancer, alright? Wow, so he really was teasing the... Wow, our high theory wasn't actually that high. Dude! That's so cool! That's so cool! Over there is the Forbidden Land, Mexico. Dude! I want to meet the team who made this. Are you kidding? Underwater. Back where we are. To the boat. And there's Alpha now! We finally got to see our boy.
The scene of our next great adventure.
There's our boy.
You and your adventures. I trust you have not forgotten the true purpose of our voyage.
Aaronville, please tell me we're gonna stay on task here. There we go! There we go! It's legs! It's legs! Tara, it's legs! There's our friends! And that's the full trailer. We got to see, that is Pictomancer. We got everything here. So it wasn't Green Mage, it was Picto. I would assume that's what we're calling it anyway, unless we're calling it another name. Cryo moment, Prince Carl's time to shine, and she can do it! Dude! I'm gonna watch that trailer Summer 24. And now it's Yoshi P's time to shine. Now it's Yoshi P's time to shine. Picto, it's Kyle's time to shine, guys. Here, is he slowly walking out? Well, he only cosplays once. He usually only cosplays once. Look, guys, I'm already happy. I mean, that CGI trailer was so good. The dome takes me. It's a little big. It's a little big there. Hi, Yoshi P. He's actually wearing an FF14 jersey, in case anyone's curious. Soken actually showed it off earlier on Twitter. He's wearing a jersey that says Final Fantasy XIV. He's saying hi. I speak very little. He's saying hi. Picked him. We're.
もうサイリウムの数がすごくてちょっと動揺しております。ありがとうございます。
Yes, thank you.
Hi guys, thank you for coming today. My name
there
is
he goes. He's down speaking in English. I told you, saying thank you. Hi.
さあ、新生14 10周年グローバルファンフェスツアーのトリとなる日本のファンフェスティバルいよいよ開幕です。
I wish I could speak Japanese fluently.
ただですね、新年1月1日、
I feel like my life would be easier if I could.
非常に大きな地震があって、被災された
Well, I'm watching that trailer 1,000 times. Bye, guys.
心よりお
After
見舞い
this,
申し上げ
I'm
ます。
watching it. I'll wait.
非常に困難な
I'm
状
sure it's
況
already
か
out.
ら、
I'm sure it's time.
1年ね幕開けとなった日本なんですが、僕らやっぱりゲーム開発者にとって、特にファイナルファンタジー14にとっては被災された光の選手の皆さんがですね、日常を取り戻した時に、お帰りなさいと、楽しい世界がしっかり、作られて維持されていくことが我々の一番やらなければいけない仕事かなと思っておりますので、全力でそれを取り組んでいこうと思います。X でもちょっと拝見したんですけど、やっぱりいらっしゃれない、この会場に来る予定だったのがいらっしゃれなかった光の選手の方のコメントも拝見しました。ただそこに書かれてたのは、せっかくの機会なので自分が行けなかった分まで、皆さんに楽しんでほしいというふうにコメントを拝見しましたので、この会場に、いらっしゃる皆さん、そして配信ご覧の皆さん、僕らも含めてですが、とにかく楽しく目いっぱいやって、皆さんに力を届けられればなと思ってますので、どうぞ楽しんでいきましょう。
I would assume if I want to take a stab at it, I would assume it has something to do with the earthquakes and the situation in Japan.
さあ、じゃあちょっとコメントを。
But that's just me taking a stab at it. I do not speak Japanese.
今日ちゃんと返しをもらっているので、こちらに。
It's just that this is not being translated, so obviously this is something he just wants to tell Japanese players.
いえ、吉田見てるって、これ必ずありますね。あります、見てますよ。見てます。
He obviously is just saying something he just wants them to know.
YouTube と、Twitch です。新ヘアスタイルってそれか、それ吉田の新ヘアスタイルなだけなの。よろしくお願いします。
He doesn't look as tired today, or maybe it's the glasses that make him look less tired.
ありますし、世界中の光の選手の皆さんのおかげ、それに支えられてですね、まさかのこの東京ドームでの開催となりました。
Now he's talking about the area, so Tokyo Dome. I heard that.
すみません、世界中の、光の選手の皆さん、基調講演、7.0 を楽しみにしていると思いますので、ここだけはすみません、英語同時通訳対応でやらせていただければと思います。全世界で盛り上がっていきたいと思いますので、日本のプレイヤーの皆さんもご理解いただけると大変助かります。
That was a thank you. I really wish I knew what he was saying.
さあ、というわけで基調講演の通訳パートナーはリード英語翻訳者のケイトさんです。さあ、ケイトさん入ってきてください。
I mean, this is obviously something he just wants them to hear, and I would assume it has to do with. It's Kate! There we go, there's our translator.
To everyone on stream, I am Kate, the lead English translator, and I am once again here to tell you what Yoshi P says.
Yay! She's here to tell us what. She's here to tell us what Yoshi P is saying.
Thank you, ありがとうございます。
ロンドンのファンフェスの時にはケイトさんね、ちょっといろいろ作業
Really, Kate's here to tell us what he's saying.
バトンタッチだったんですけど、
I would assume his speech before was something for Japan, involving the situation of Japan.
即答で順調。
I was unable to attend the London Fanfest because I was very busy working on 7.0, so Koji thankfully took over. But
yeah, you were busy doing your job, girl.
Progress, and I am making sure to fuel my motivation with a lot of tacos.
Tacos!
So, tacos を食べることで
Yeah, tacos, guys. Tacos. I wish I could have. I should have tacos. I don't think I have taco shells. I should have tacos. I should get tacos. I should get tacos. I should get tacos.
If you see Graha, you want to eat the tacos. It's not weird. It's not weird.
さてさて改めまして、ファンフェスティバル in 東京ドーム夢のようなファンフェス
I should really
幕
get
開けをお届け
tacos.
する2日間、その幕開けは
I
僕
should
の
just- I
基
should
調講演
get
から
tacos.
スタートします、その内容はもちろんこちらになります。
So once
Alright, here
again,
we go.
welcome to
Obviously,
Fanfest
it's
in
summer
Tokyo.
2024,
This
which
is
we
a
already know.
dreamlike FanFest being held in Tokyo Dome. And we want to kick it off with my keynote, the subject of which is, of course,
拡張パッケージ黄金のレガシーの最新情
7.0
報をお
AKA
届け
Dawn
してまい
Trail,
りま
love of
す。
my life.
the newest information on our expansion Dawn Trail.
Final Fantasy
そして
14,
気
I
にな
love
る
you. Woo, the
発
newest
売
in
日なんで
Pro.
すが、きっと3つ目のファンフェスだから発売日出るんだろうなと思っていると思うんですが、すいません、計画上の日程はもちろん決まってはいるんですが、
I can't believe it's really
現
Pictomancer.
状ギリギリまでちょっとすいません、スケジュール
I
の
didn't
最終
honestly,
調
I
整
didn't think
確認を
Pictomancer
して
would
お
work,
りま
but
す。
obviously it does.
So given that this is the third FanFest, you're probably expecting us to announce the release date of Dawn Trail. Unfortunately, though, we do have an internal date that we are targeting. We are adjusting the schedule, making sure
so it's not
fine-tuned
quite ready to
as
be
much
shown.
as it
They have a
possibly can be
date in
before
mind, but not
announcing,
ready.
So we will not be sharing that today.
まあなんで慎重かというとですね、
Understandable. Have a nice day.
皆さんよくご存知かと思いますが、
I mean, better to save it till you know you're gonna hit the date than to say it out loud and go, oops, sorry, our bad. This is totally targeted at every other company who's done, hey, here's our release date. Just kidding.
させていただくということをしてしまいましたので、ちょっと今回はまあたとえ数週間だろうが、そういったことがないようにギリギリまで、しっかりした日程調整するためにあとほんの少しお時間いただければと思います。
If you're wondering why, well, it's because, as you know, for Endwalker, for the very first time in my career, we had to delay
Yeah,
the
we're gonna.
release.
Yeah,
We
we're
don't
talking
want
about
that
the
to
2-week
happen
delay
again,
that he
even if
honestly
it's
cried. It
just
was
a few
2 weeks.
So we are taking great care to make
And
sure
that's
that
just
our
it. He wants to
schedule
say
is
the
on
date and
track
not have
before
to do
announcing,
take-back
but we will
seats.
get you that info as soon as we can.
もうコメントでですね、10月か夏じゃないよなっていうコメント溢れてるん
He
ですけど、
seriously feels so bad. My God, it was fine. It was literally 2 weeks, and everyone was like, "Bro,
You are
it's
saying, you
okay."
mean October then? It's not going to be summer? It's going to be October, isn't it? No, it will be summer.
ちょっとファイナルファンタジー16だってサマーって言って6月に出てるんですよ。
We said in 16 we were going to release it in summer, and it came out in June.
スクエニ時間じゃなく、14時間の夏でちゃんと出すようにします。
We will not be releasing on Square Enix time. We will be releasing on 14 time, which means properly in summer.
Are they just taking a jab
できるだけで
at?
すね、早く発売日の情報をお出しできる
Square
ように、
is
頑張ります
Square
ので
is notorious for a game will come out now and then does not come out at that
お
time.
願いします。
Like,
So
Square
we'll
Enix
work very
is
hard to get
the
you that info as soon as possible, and we'll have it for you next time. So thank you for your patience.
さあでは本格的に黄金のレガシーの中身についてお話ししていこうと思いますが、もちろん
like
皆さんが
Square is guilty of
気に
doing
な
that
っ
with
ている
KH3
のは
and FF7R.
Of course, let's talk about the content of Dawn Trail.
Let's
and the
talk
thing
about
we're
the
most
new
looking forward
job.
to.
The last one, which did look like Pictomancer. Crowd, you're rocking that job.
A new job.
Singular. What's left for us to learn here today
Did
is
you figure out
the
what
new
job
job.
it is?
That was clearly Pictomancer. Or I'm surprised if it's not named Picto.
ジョブ名じゃない。
That's not even a job name.
さあ僕があれこれ説
Here
明
we
する
go.
前
Talk
に
about
で
it,
すね
Yoshi P. Tell me about Final Fantasy 6's, I mean,
その動きをご覧いただこうと思います。
But before you hear from me, let's see it on video.
yeah, let's take a look at the peek see of the video. $20, they're gonna have a Lalafell doing it. Final Fantasy VI, love of my life. The fucking drip. So, are we wielding a brush and a palette? I'm stole. I paint on your grave. Painting on your grave. Final Fantasy VI, love of my life. Final Fantasy VI, I love you. Everyone should play Final Fantasy VI. Oh, I know what job I'm playing. Drip. Pictomancer! Literal!
Thank you.
Wow. So then what the heck is the tease with this? The sigil. Fucking green pover. I can't believe the crazy ass theory that it was Pictomancer because of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles being named after artists was real. I cannot believe we were right.
Did you guess correctly?
I mean, I always deep down wanted it to be Picto. I always wanted it to be Pictomancer. I just didn't think they could make Pictomancer work.
Yeah, at Las Vegas Fanfest, I wore a very mysterious T-shirt.
I can't believe that Crazy Zero was actually good lord.
I feel like it was a good hint for both jobs.
Was it seriously both? What was he teasing out of? Okay, yeah, he was teasing both.
Pictomancer was the only job to debut in Final Fantasy VI.
Final Fantasy VI, my love! It's Film's job. You know, fitting that Kyle takes the job of the
draw
small.
their enemies and therefore use their techniques.
Final Fantasy XIV ではその書くと
I'm here
いう
for
部分
this.
を発
You
展
kidding
さ
me?
せ、ピクトマンサーがさまざまなモンスターだけじゃなくて絵を描いて、それを魔法として攻撃や補助などの効果
I am
を
here for these
発動
vibes.
させていくという見た目にも非常にユニークなジョブになってます。
FF14's Pictomancer has a bit broader of painting skill. They can paint not only monsters, but landscapes and other things, not just the enemies that they are currently facing. And they also have a very unique appearance.
暁のメンバーであるクルルが今回
It's like
ピクトマンサーに
Pictomancer
ジョブ
Final
チェンジ
Fantasy
することにな
VI.
り
Oh
ま
my
した。
god.
And the Scion Kryl has become Pictomancer.
Yeah, cry, woo!
ね、クルルずっとちょっと戦えなくてね、お留守番が続いていたんで、きっと頑張ってくれたんだと思います。
Because
It's Kryl's
Kryl
time
could
to
never
shine,
fight before,
yo.
right? She was always sort of stuck watching things at home. I think she probably tried really hard to take on this new role.
吉田はピクトマンサー
It's Kryl's time to shine.
っていう風に、目に
I've always liked Cryo, but I've also played Eureka, so I've had the most Cryo time. So, you know.
さんが、コスプレするのは厳しいものがあると。
I'm seeing people saying, why isn't Yoshi P cosplaying the Pictomancer? But honestly, I think it would be a little bit difficult for me as a 50-year-old man to portray the image of this job.
Fair. He's old. He really just went, no, I'm too old.
People are like shocked.
スタッフ真に受けるんで。
He really just went, he really went, I'm too old to cosplay Pictomancer.
素敵なモデルさんに、新ジョブ衣装を着ていただいてます。
But in my place, we do have a wonderful model who will be showing off this job gear.
ご登場いただきましょう。どうぞ。
Let's call her out.
Who we get wearing the job gear? He really went, he's too old.
Wow, impressive.
So we hold the palette and it's a two-handed. I actually dig this. I'm actually really glad they made this work.
無理でしょ。
See, this wouldn't be a good look on me.
I don't know, I think Yukishi could pull it off. I think he could pull off the crop top.
ちょっとコメントを会場の一斉に大丈夫似合うよみたいなのやめてもらっていいですか。
Everyone keeps saying, no, it'd be fine, it'll look great, please stop.
こちら
I don't know, I think Yoshi P could pull it off.
専用装備をまといイメー
Pull
ジ
off
キ
a
ャラクターとして
crop
登場
top.
して
I
いただ
think he
き
could
ま
pull
し
it
た。
off.
So our model here is wearing the job outfit for Pictomancer.
It looks great.
着心地
I'm
はいかがです
honestly
か
genuinely
How's it
like
feel?
enthused that they made this work
Yay.
for 14.
Good.
I thought it was too. I
なん
thought
か
I thought it
俺
was too
の装
rambunctious of
備
an FF6 job
のクオ
to
リティ
work
高
for
かったけど
14, but I'm
確かに
glad they
す
make
ご
the
いな
making it work.
My gear was also of high quality, but man, this is impressive.
ではピクトマンサーのね、紹介が終わるまでちょっとステージ上に一緒にいただきましょう。
If you could stay up here while we finish introducing Pixomancer, that'd be great.
Just stand there and
では
look
ピクトマンサーの
cool.
特
I
徴を
wish
見
I
て
could
い
be
こうと
paid.
思います。
Alright, let's learn about
So
Pictomancer,
let's
shall
look
we?
at the details of this job.
まずロールに関しては先ほどお伝え
Obviously,
した
it's
通
a
り
caster.
遠隔
We
魔
already
法
knew
ディ
that.
で装備枠はキャ
It
ス
is
ター
the
枠にな
caster.
ってます。
So this will be ranged magical DPS using the gear of casting.
そして筆と
I'm
い
here
う
for
専用
this.
の武器を使います。
And they have a special weapon that is their brush.
コメント配信そろそろそのコス
So
プ
we're
レした吉田
wielding-
の腹が見たかったとかそういうのはいいんで集中し
It's
て
it's Final
見てもらっていい
Fantasy
ですか
VI, and I love
I see you on the
FF6.
stream saying you wanted to see my midriff. Please stop and pay attention now.
こちら太陽ク
He
ラス
is
は
reading
ございま
chat.
せ
The
ん
chat.
最初から
Chat saying he
飛ぶ
can
状
pull
態
off
で
a
戦い
crop
ま
top.
す
So there is no requisite class for this job.
Obviously,
you
just
can
need
just
a
start from the
Nitro.
job itself.
You just need to Dondro.
そして
As
スタ
per
ートの
usual.
初期レベル
Starting at
は
level
80
80.
からとなっており
I'm
ま
on
す
the guess it starts with Limsa.
Starting level will be 80.
That's just a guess. I have a 33.
ジョブクエスト
Darn,
の
I was
開
wrong.
始位置は
I have a
グリダニア
33%
と
chance
な
of
って
being
おりま
right.
す
And the job quest will be beginning in Gridania.
黄金のレガシースタートの際には条件を満たしていればすぐにでも使用可能となっています
So long as you've completed the requirements, you will be able to pick up this job right as soon as you get into Dawn Trail.
そうなんかグリダニアでジョブクエスト開始するのが
I
久し
love
ぶりなんですよね
FF6, you guys.
It's
I'm
been a long time
actually
since
really
we had a
happy.
job quest start in Gridania.
はい結構特徴的なジョブクエストになっております
I'm
ので
actually kind of
ジョ
glad
ブ
it
クエ
starts
ス
in
ト自体も
Gadonia because
お楽し
there's
みください
it's too uneven on
The
what
job
job starts
quests
where.
themselves are also very unique, so I hope you'll look forward to that.
では続いてバトルの
Are we
イメー
gonna
ジに行
chase
き
like
ま
a
しょう
wayward painter concept?
Now
Alright,
let's
let's
talk
take a
about
look
what
at the
they're like in
lore.
combat.
まず先ほどお伝え
We're
した通り筆に魔力を込めて描いたイメージそれを力にして戦うのがピクトマンサーで
This is literally the
As
concept
we
of
mentioned,
painter or
the
Pictomancer in 6 is
Pictomancer
just that.
concentrates aether in their brush.
Kind of. I mean,
to
obviously we
release their
tweak it
power
for
by
the sake of
drawing
14.
pictures.
絵画魔法というジャンルの魔法を使います
It is the magic of an artist.
さらにですね
Well, gamers,
ファイナル
I'm
ファンタジー
sold
16の
already.
ピクトマンサーはね相手のモンスター自体の絵を描くっていうジョブだったんですが
The Pictomancer in 6 was drawing just their enemies.
This is true. You could. It was realm used the enemies. So that's what we did.
さまざまな生物や武器さらには風景を
I
描い
am
て
so here
効
for
果を
this.
発揮させます
But regardless
Make or
of what
break.
enemy
Astro
they're
has to be
facing,
really good to
FF14's
keep to stay on
Pictomancer
Astro
can
for
draw
skew for Ether.
creatures, weapons, and even landscapes.
結構あれですね VFX、エフェクトと呼ばれるものもピクトマンサー
We saw the
専用の
Moogle
タッチで
attack.
ちょっとね、
Moogle beam.
ドローイング
We can finally yeet
さ
the
れたよう
Moogles.
な形でかなりね試行錯誤を繰
We
り返し
can
て
yeet
作っています
Moogles.
We have quite a few original visual effects for Pictomancer to really make it look like they
OG
are
effects.
drawing.
Let's go, baby.
絵を
What else we got?
描くためには詠唱時間がありますが
Instant cast, instant cast, and spells at the ready. So we have both.
存在しています
So it's like
Of course, in order to create a work of art, it's going to take some time.
it's
but
it's
to go
literally
along
like
with
Red
that, you'll
Mage,
also
and I
have
mean even
instant
some
cast
of there
spells and
is
abilities.
instant, but then
ピ
you
クト
have
マンサー
some
は自
actual
身が
cast.
攻撃するだけでなくパーティーを
I
強化するよ
vibe
うな
with
魔
this
法も
more
一
each
部持っています
day formation.
And
I
Pictomancer does not simply attack, they also have magic that can buff their party.
they're a
サポー
buffer.
トジョブというわけではないので、まあそういったところ結構気にされる方いると思うんですが、サポートジョブというわけではないです
I
が、
can vibe with this,
その魔導士
seriously, I
の
can
ような
vibe with
攻
this.
撃特化ではないということだけお伝えしておきます。
We wouldn't say it's a full support job if that's what you're thinking, but it is not quite so attack focused as something like Black Mage.
So it's literally it's if we're it's with Red Mage and Summoner over Black Mage. Black Mage remains
Who's playing ranged
the
magical DPS
singular
right now?
DPS only
結
job.
構いますね。
quite a few.
The other
ピク
ones
ト
are
マンサーは
support-ish.
ちなみに
Ish.
蘇生魔法は持っておりません。
Black Mage
Pictomancer
maintains
cannot
that it's
res
the
you.
only
さあではちょ
but
っ
it
と
does not
頭
have
の
res,
中
so
イメー
it's
ジでき
more
た
like
か
Black
なと思い
Mage
ますの
than it
で
is
先
the
ほ
other
どの動
two.
画もう一度ご覧いただこうかと
But
思い
it
ま
still
す。
buffs,
So
so
I
I
think you have
vibe
a
with
good idea
this.
now
I
in
can
your
vibe with
mind of
that.
what Pictomancer might be like. So with that, let's take another look at the
It's
video.
it's a solid middle class between both of them. So yeah, we're gonna take a look at the thing again. So now that we have this knowledge in mind, we can take a look at what this is. I can vibe with this. Then we do the big one, the landscape. I can vibe with this. I shudder to imagine balance behind it. Moogle Beam! Yeet. I can seriously vibe with this. I'm so glad they made it work.
Hi. ありがとうございます。新ジョブピクトマンサーいかがだったでしょう
To be the
か。
cosplayer, just
Thank
vibing
you.
there.
How was it?
I'm sold, Douchey P!
配信の
Oh, now who am I gonna play
先
for
にい
caster?
る光の選手の方からですね、質問が
I'm
届い
torn
て
on
い
who
ま
I'm
した
playing on melee,
絵が
now
下
I'm
手な
torn on
僕
who
で
I'm
もピク
playing
ト
on
マンサーに
caster.
なれますかって。
So we have a question from the chat asking, okay, even if I am just terrible at art, can I be Pictomancer?
絵が
Mood.
死ぬほど下手な
Said
様
the
子に
artist?
使えているので大丈夫だと思います。
I am so bad at art that it is like just so dreadful, and I'm fine, so you'll be fine.
This is why we have Mogi
技術
drawing our
って
guys. We don't have Douchey P.
言ってる方いらっしゃいますけど大丈夫です大丈夫です。
It does not require artistic skill.
Yay, there's no art.
ではピクトマンサーありがとうございました。
Thank you to our Pictomancer.
Bye, cosplayer. Hope you have a good time out there.
さあここでちょっと
Alright, what else we got,
ピクトマンサーに関してですね
It's already been
ドイツ語
30
のプレイヤ
minutes.
ーの皆さんに一つお知らせがございます。
So anyway, let's
Now
cover
we
some
do
more.
have one announcement about Pictomancer for our players playing in German.
Oh, is it?
ファイナルファンタジー6のオリジナル、それから
Oh,
ピクセ
so
ル
slightly
リマスター
different name.
ドイツ語版では、ジョブ名をですね、このように表記
To
してました。
Picto
今パワーポイントに映ってます。
So in FF6, both the original and remaster, Pictomancer had previously been translated as Duplicant.
デュプリカン
Incorrect translation, or
ト
just
多分これ
not as
造語
accurate?
だと思うんですけど、デュプリケートってちょっと MMO 用語だとアイテムが
I
増
am
殖する
so
みたいなの
glad
で
Yoshi
ちょっと
P is
グッてなる
taking
ん
the
ですけ
time
ど
to address this right now.
Yes, duplicate has a bit of a special meaning in MMOs, you know, dupes of items.
So they have
お
to
そらく
speak it for the
ですね
sake of Final
ま
Fantasy
あモンスター
XIV.
をコピーするデュプリケートするような
Du-
多分イメージ
duplicate.
で当時
Can't have
ドイツ語
duplicate
の
in
ジョブ名作られたんだと思います。
I'm so
But
glad
at
they're
the
taking.
time,
Actually, this is really good. You know, why is
because
Yoshi
the
P
job
bringing
was
this
in
up? Because
fact
it is important to people who
duplicating
play
your
in German to know
enemies,
that
that's
yes,
why
it is
they
slightly different
translated it
because
with a name that
translation.
means duplication.
ただ実際
No
にピクトマンサーと
duplication.
いう
It's
ジョブに
picked out.
関して
So
その
slightly
敵
different
の
name.
姿をコピーするだけではなくていろんな絵を描くっていう遊びをピクトマンサーに作っていこうとするとどうしてもジョブ名とイメージの開きが出てしまうので今回、FF シリーズ全体で協議をしてですね14のドイ
You know
ツ
why
語
Yoshi
版
P
で
is
は
the
今
greatest
書かれ
producer?
て
He
い
takes the
るよ
time
う
to
に
adjust
ど
the
ちらか
small
というともう
things.
ピクトマンサーに近い、こ
He
ち
doesn't
ら
have
の
to
造語に
bring
なります
this
が
up,
ジョ
but
ブ
he
名を
is.、
作りました。
However, because 14's Pictomancer is focused around creating original works of art, not just duplicating,
Well, if
we
they have
thought
to
there
pick the
would be
name.
quite a gap between the name if we use the legacy translation. So therefore, for all of the FFs, we will now be using this new name, Pictomant.
まあ今後また新たな FF シリーズでピクトマンサーが登場する際には今回 作った、ピ
How
ク
do
トマ
you
ントという
how
ドイツ語表
do
示を使って
you
いこうと思い
abbreviate
ますので、
Picto Man, sir?
ミスではないのでドイツ語プレイヤーの皆さん、しっかり協議した上で FF シ
How
リーズ全
do
体として
you
決めましたの
address?
で、
How do you
ご理解いただけますと助かり
Viper
ます。
and Picto?
So in
PIC
future Final Fantasy games, you
P.I.
will see Pictomont as
and
the name for this
PIT.
job. So please know that's not a mistake. We didn't forget the old name. This is this choice we made for all of
We didn't
Final
forget
Fantasy
the
with
actual
everyone
name for
involved.
German. It's
So
just
thank you, and we
we
hope you
need to.
enjoy the new name.
Again,
まあやっ
direct
ぱり
translation
こうシリー
doesn't
ズね、
always work
歴史
in
が
the grand
長い
scheme
と
of
こう発展
things.
していく中で、当時ね、そ
We
の
haven't forgotten the
限定
legacy
した機
name
能に対してだけ名
for
前を付
those
けたものが
handful
後に
of
なって
German
こうそれ
players.
を拡
I'm
張しよ
kidding,
うと
there are a
す
lot
る
of you.
と噛み合わなくなるっていう結構例かなとは今回は
I
思い
have
ま
the
した。
Dawn theme in my head.
Honestly, when you have such a long-running series as Final Fantasy, you will run into these cases where what made perfect sense at the time is no
Truth.
longer working for
Final
us.
Fantasy
And
is
this is a great
37,
example of the
and
sort of
things
stuff we
back
deal with.
then don't always
ただや
work
っぱりシ
today.
リーズの可能性とか、発展性ということを考えたときに変更しなければいけない
When
と
you
い
are
うタイミングがあるとい
three
うの
decades
も
old.
今回しっかり議論した上で決めましたので、まあ似たような事例ね、今回はドイツ語でしたけど、いろんな言語でまた出てくる可能性もありますので、なんとなく頭に入れておいていただけると助かります。
But you know, as we grow and develop as a franchise, we really need to adapt in the way that is best for Final Fantasy's future. And this time it only affected German, but I think it will probably happen in all languages at certain points.
I mean, yeah, we're
So just
eventually
remember
going
that
to
that's
run
what
into
we're
a
bearing in
spot
mind
where it's
when
like
we
this
make these
really doesn't
decisions.
work
さあ
for
では
this.
続けてさまざま
And
な
at
キャラク
least
タ
we're
ーが登
tackling
場す
that
る
now.
この黄金のレガシー、そのストーリーについても、触れておきましょう。
He's the greatest producer
So
because
let's
he
move
takes the
on
time
to
to address the
story
small
of
things.
Dawn
Moving on
Trail,
though.
which will feature myriad characters.
Right, we're going.
今回皆さんにお
We're going right. We've
届
seen
け
this
するの
part.
は再三英雄光の戦士への最高の夏
Right,
休み
she's.
とお伝
We
えして
already
きま
know
した
she's coming over to find
As
us.
we've mentioned, we will be giving you the greatest summer vacation a warrior of light
Well,
can
we're
have.
on a summer vacation.
新たな冒険、そしてそのバカンスの目的は西方トラル大陸になります。
The site of this vacation and our new adventure will be the continent of Tural.
Right, we're just recapping.
依頼されるのは
This we know, of course.
トラル大陸にあるとある王国の王位継承霊性の助力です。
And the reason we will be going
Right,
there
this
is for
isn't
the
new.
right of succession for a nation over there.
This
その
isn't
依
new.
頼主
They've
とな
shared
る
this
の
panel
は
at all three
And the
keynotes.
person who has requested our help
こちら
Yeah,
の
let's
キャ
talk
ラクター
about
です。
is
legs.
her.
Yeah, legs.
トラル大陸の
Can we get
王女
legs' name so I
ウクラ
can
マト
stop
と
calling
い
her
うキャラク
legs?
ターになります。
This character is Wuklamat. She's the daughter of the current ruler of Tural.
なんとなく、ね、
Wow, she really
あ
came
ん
to
まり
see
見たこ
us.
とのない種族にも見えるんで
Legs
すけ
has a
れ
name though.
I feel like I haven't seen this before.
You're right, we
Mikote
haven't
だね、
seen
多分ね。
this before.
Is it a Mikote? そうですよね。
ど多分ちょっと体質的にちょっとモフモフしてるミコッテだと思います。
I think it's just a really, really fuzzy Mikote.
It's
まあ
a really
そうしたん
fuzzy
ですよ
Mikote.
そうですね。ま
Uh-huh.
あまあじゃあ気にしないで先進みましょう。
Don't worry about it.
Dude,
この王位継承レースというのはさまざまな候補者が入り乱れて競うものになっています。
So in this right of succession, we will be competing with other various contestants for the throne.
その王位継承レースの道中ですね、さまざまな
At least we don't have to
ドラ
call
マ
her
が
legs
待ち
anymore.
構えています。
And there will, of course, be a lot of revelations and various dramatic turns along
we
the way.
have many
まあ
things that will
その王位継承
happen.
レースという
It'll
からに
and
は
many a thing will
他に
happen
も
here.
候補者います。
Of course, as a contest, we do need people to compete against.
さらに
We need people to
メンバーが
compete
そこに
against.
ど
Do we
う関わ
though?
っていくのか、それらはぜひ皆さんの目でお確かめください。
And so I hope you'll look forward to finding out how exactly the other scions play into that
Sure, don't even
competition.
tell us who's on our
今ご紹介
side.
したこの新たな登場
I
人物
thought
であ
maybe
る
he would tease it
ウクラマト
here, but
なんです
like
が
he really is just gonna leave that, isn't he?
メイン
He's
クエスト
he's seriously gonna leave that
パート
who's
2
on
から
our
登場となり
side
ます
till the very end.
As for Wuklamat, who we've introduced today, you will be able to meet her in patch 6.55. part
Yep, Legs
2.
is here to find out. Yep,
Yes,
is here to. I'm sorry, it looks like he's getting used to not calling her legs. I've been calling her legs for months.
ぜひですね、皆さんの手で
She's coming to get us, and it takes like 3 months to find us. Gosh darn
体
it.
験していただければと思います。
She is a very strong character, so I hope you look forward to getting to know her.
I actually look forward to getting to meet her,
そん
yeah.
な気になる、分かった分かった。じゃあパッチ 6.55 はいつなのか。
We got the singular look at.
Okay, so you're wondering, I'm sure, when is patch 6.55?
Yeah, when is 6.55 issue? So I can find my rest of my schedule. It's the 16th.
日公開となります。
I knew it was gonna be so close. That is 2 days after my final. That is 2 days after my 14th
さす
anniversary.
がにね、来週週
That
明けは
is-
すいません
I knew it was gonna be
ちょ
so
っと僕ら
fast
ファンフェ
because
ス
that
の疲労
is
が溜まっている
2
の
weeks.
でちょっと厳しいので、なんか一週明けて、リリース
10
させ
days,
ていただき
baby.
ます
Well, I mean, I knew that was
Obviously,
gonna happen
after
because
FanFest is
4.55
over,
was the
we are all
exact
going to be
same
passed
thing.
out, so we're taking a week and then releasing.
Oh, mood.
なおですね、すいません、パッチ 6.55
Team
は
is gonna be 2K.
24時間メンテナンスを予定してます。
And also, we are planning to have a 24-hour maintenance for this patch.
これはですね、パッチ 6.55 の公開作業に合わせて
That's great. Actually, this means I could do my Grand MSQB play on my anniversary day.
各種まあいわゆるサーバー機材ですね。まあものすごい高性能サーバーがたくさん並んでるんですけど、それを最新の機材に全て入れ替えるという作業を同時に行わせていただきます。
This is because we will be replacing the entire Japanese data center infrastructure with newer machines.
Oh, so they're taking. They did this with NA. However many
いろん
patches
な
ago.
ことが、まあアイテム関係だったり、まあ土地だったり、ハウジングいろんなことまたやりやすくなりますの
They
で。
did that with
それらの
NA
メン
not
テ
that
ナ
long
ンスと、
ago.
それから最新機器への入れ替えということを、今回やりますので、すみません、ちょっと長時間のメンテナンスになりますが、ご承知おきください。
Good. I mean,
We're
we all
sorry
deserve
that it's
hardware
such a
upgrade.
long maintenance, but this will contribute to future stability and our
I
ability
mean, yeah,
for the
they're-
servers to handle things like items and housing.
They're
So we
they're
ask for your
probably
understanding.
seriously. They already upgraded NA. They're
では
probably just trying to get
続い
everyone
て
upgraded.
新たな冒
So
険の
let's
舞台
talk
と
more
な
about
る西
Terrell.
方トラル大陸追加情報を、見ていきましょう。
So let's take a look at some new information about
I love
Tall.
new information.
こちら、オールゼアの
Let's take a look at our world map
三
again.
大州の西方に位置する巨大な大陸です。
So
I
on the
wanna go
map,
to
you'll
South
see that
America,
it is to
and
the
you should
west
be
of the three
sanctuary.
great continents.
こちら左に見えるのがトラル大陸ですが、
And on the left is what we've
You
shown
can
you
still
so
see
far.
that there's still part on the bottom. We haven't put that's clouded over and parts on the top.
で今回
Oh, I'm just
ト
kidding.
ラル大陸という
I
のは
spoke
で
too
すね
soon.
南北に大きく、大陸が存在していて、今回の舞台となるのは、その
South
南北
America,
トラル大陸
baby.
を股にかける冒険になります。
Mexico and beyond.
But Tyrol is actually a very massive continent expanding
Well, I
from
hope it's
north to
massive. It's
south,
like a-
and we will be going that full length during our adventure.
We get to go on a
そ
full
れで最
trip.
新の、14の世界地図はこのようになっており
I
ます。
like how you can see where
So this is the
Maristania
full
is.
new map.
そしてご紹介
Anyway,
してき
moving
た
on.
今回新たにプレイヤーの皆さん、
Man.
プレイヤータウンとなるのがトライオ
Was
ラ
it the first time we've
です
actually seen the full map
And this
now?
is the new player
Or
hub that we introduced to the Yolal.
このトライオラ自体がこの南北のトラル大陸をつなぐ橋の役目を持っています。
Tuliolo actually functions as a bridge connecting the north and south parts of the continent.
which is what we see in the
先ほど
trailer,
公
isn't
開し
it?
たトレーラーの方にも
Yeah,
こ
it's
う
the
やって
bridge.
巨大な橋
Okay,
出ていた
okay.
と思います。
So when
As
I
you saw
made
in
the
the
joke
trailer,
of the
there
Forbidden
is
Land
a
Mexico,
literal
I
bridge.
actually wasn't wrong.
今回の冒険はこのトライオラを中心にトラル大陸の南北を
So
ま
we're
たいで
going
の大冒険
we're
と
going
なり
north
ます
south to north or north to south.
So the Tuliolo will be at the center of our adventure. It will span from north to south of Tyrol.
So north to south.
南北文化的な統一感というのはまあある程度はあるんですけど、
I am
こ
so
こで
down
は
to go
ち
to
ょっとネ
South
タバレで
America.
言
Are
え
you
ない
kidding me?
さまざまな出来事により南と北で大きく物語が揺れ動いていくことになります。
It's so pretty and we only have a
There is a
screenshot.
degree of unity between the cultures of the two due to certain developments that I will not share here.
Ooh.
There will be major story developments in both North and South Tyrol that will change the story significantly. So you can almost
Big
think of it
story
as a
elements.
two-part
I love
structure.
big story
もちろん
elements.
一つの壮大な物語 7.0 自体で、そうなっていますが、内容をねやってみると二部構成に近い、新しい我々のチャレン
I
ジにも見え
love
るか
big
もし
story
れません。
elements.
Of course, the whole story overall is one unified story, but you may feel like it does have two distinct arcs when you play through it.
I can vibe with that.
新たなフィールド、振り返りと新しい情報を交えつつ、ご紹介していこうかな
I
と
can
思
vibe
い
with
ま
this.
す。
I honestly have been
let's
so
both
down for this,
review
and I'm
and take a
still
look
so
at some
down.
new information on field areas.
まずこれまでは
Let's
スクリーンショッ
talk
ト
about
等々でしか
Terrell
出せなかったものを
some
ま
more.
とめてですね、既存の情報公開した部分動画にして、ダイジェスト動画作ってきましたので、まずはそれをご覧いただきま
I'm
しょう。
so watching the
So
trailer.
far,
This
we've
is
only been
not-
able to show you a few clips and screenshots, but we've put together all the materials we have so far into a collection.
One
that we will
big
show
mega
you now.
video.
それではどうぞ。
It's one big mega video of everything we've seen so far. Right, we've seen all. It's just that they put it all together. And we're gonna have so much fun. I am so gonna vibe with this. Also, Soken music moment. Bro, let's go to the Wild West. Bro, let's go to the Wild West. It's so accurate, I am in awe. I may have never personally been to South America and Mexico, but I do know what it looks like, and I know it looks like that. Have I ever mentioned that I love this game? Oh, have I ever told you I love this game? It's so beautiful, my god, the new graphics and everything about this. Hi, goodbye world. I mean, hello world. I am so
ありがとうございます。
Thank
day
you.
to night.
さてさて、かな
Going
り
to
冒険
Xenoblade.
のイメ
Goodbye.
ージ多いですね。自然地形、そういった数々ご覧いただきました。
So we've taken a look at some natural scenes that really speak of adventure.
I
では
do think
ここ
this
からはです
speaks of
ね
it. I
まあ
want to go to
既存のエリアの
Mexico.
紹介でしたので、さらに新たなエリアを、ご紹介していきます。
But those were areas you've seen before, so let's look at some that you haven't.
I like
ちょっと
looking
今
at
まで
things I
見た
haven't
もの
seen
とは
before.
毛色が変わるので、あまりすみません多くは語れないです。
These are pretty different from what you've seen so far, and for that same reason, we can't tell you a whole lot about them.
その点すみ
Can
ません
I
ご了
just
承
get
ください。
names? I'll
please
settle for names I
understand.
can't really
まず
pronounce.
はすみませんいきなり動画からいこうと思います。
Gotta get my
We'll
own.
start with a video.
Oh, I like videos. I like videos. Oh my. Okay, now we're going to Cyberpunk, baby. Oh my god. Well, that was... When he said it was going to be different, I didn't know what I was not expecting. The Ether 8. When he said different... When he said different area, I indicate what I expected. Did we go to it? Are we going to like an elegant mall?
Yeah, so it was a pretty sudden change of visuals there.
You can say that again. That was sudden, all right?
エリアまあちょっとね
Okay, when he said different, I don't know what I was expecting, but it was not that.
ですが、エリアの名前をソリューション9と言います。
We really can't show you a lot of specific objects
ha,
in
ha.
this area because it would be spoilers, but we
Ha
can
ha ha!
tell you
It's a
called
Final
Solution
Fantasy
9.
IX reference. Point and
こちら
laugh.
のソリューション9も、まあプレイヤーの、皆さんが滞在する大都市がトライアラだとすると、こちらショータウンの状態になってます。
This too will function as a town, much like the player hub of Tuliyola.
It's a town? Is it the second city?
ではちょっとだけ
Okay,
説明をしておきましょう
so
I will explain it just a little bit.
An
entirely different civilization than that of-
文明によって築かれた摩天楼として
I
なっていま
mean,
す。
Moblins?
So this
I
has
don't
been
know.
constructed
Elegans?
by a totally different civilization than Tuliyola.
まあ、そんなの見たらわかるよっていう話だと思うんですけど、
It's a really well preserved Allegan
まあ、
Mall.
名前の由来はですね、
Okay, when
いろい
he
ろ
said
ご想像
different,
くだ
I
さい。
was
ちょっとだ
not
けスクリー
prepared
ンショ
for
ットも
that.
お見せします。
But maybe have a think about why it might be called Solution 9. And we have one more screenshot to show you.
I was not prepared for the fucking Allegan
こう
Mall?
今まで
Question
皆
mark?
さんが思い
I
描
don't
い
know.
て
That
きた
doesn't really look like
黄
Allegan
金
either,
のレガ
though.
シーのイメージがガラガラ
That
と音を
doesn't-
立てて崩れ去っていく感じがします、ね。
Kind of. It
I
kind
feel
of looks
like
like
we are
Allegan.
loudly destroying any mental image you might have had for Dawn Trail right now.
すいません、ちょっと先ほど言いましたが、オブジェクト等はね、ネタバレが強いので、いろいろちょっと削除したスクリーンショットになっているんですけど、
Wow, what a
実際に
summer
いろんなオブジェ
vacation
クトを
be
存
going
在
to the
してます。
Techno City.
As I
Bye.
said, we can't really show you specific objects in this setting because it would be a spoiler, so we've kind of erased them all, and this is just the background.
Actually, that looks more
まあ
like
ビルなのか、こう
FF13
施設なの
vibes.
か、これね、かなり雰囲気が今までと異なってます。
But
Which
are
would
these
tie it to the
buildings? Is
Allegans.
the facility? In any
It's
case,
New
quite different
Academia,
from what we've
baby.
seen.
先ほどもお伝えした通り、このソリューション9、プレイヤーの皆さんのショータウンでもあるので、かなり施設や設備の多い場所と
Suddenly, we're
な
going
って
to
い
third.
ます。
This is how they announced the
But as I
FF13
mentioned,
remaster.
it will be a player hub, so you can expect a lot of different facilities.
Yeah,
and
it's one of the
features
two.
there.
So
どんな物語になるのか、そもそもここはどういった場所なのか、これまでの今までのね、6.x
and which
シリーズま
one
で
is
とも異な
which
る
will be the third? I would assume this is the
冒険
Tombstone
いろいろ
area.
ご想像く
If
ださ
I'd
い。
guess that.
But you know, as for what this place actually is, what sort of story will take place here, you'll just have to imagine for yourself.
We have to
something that
find
is
out
quite
in
different
some.
from what we've seen thus far up to Sector
That
Point
was
X.
so different. Okay,
で
I
はもう
was
少し
not
だけ
prepared for
新しいエ
that.
リア紹介していこうと思います。
And I'll show you one more area now.
Okay.
こちら
The area
はアートワ
outside.
ークとなっています。
I see a
This is the
train.
concept
Doom
art.
train?
こちら
I'm
新
kidding.
たな
That's
エ
not
リア
Doom
名
train.
ヘリテージファウンドと言います。
And this area is called Heritage Found.
Okay.
もう謎しか
I
ない
can vibe with
です
this.
ね、これね。
It's
I would
pretty
assume it's
mysterious.
outside.
蒸気機関を持ったような列車が走ってます。
Does
There
that
seems
mean
to
we
be a
know
steam-powered train.
5 of the
まあ
6
しかも
areas
こ
now?
うこれアートワークですけど、手前と
And the
奥
last
と
one will be a
で
secret.
異なったね文明が混ざってるように見えますが、こちらは一つのエリアの中になってます。
And it certainly looks like the stuff in the foreground and the stuff in the background were constructed by different civilizations, but this is all one area.
異常なほどですね、奥側電気に満たされた地域になってます。
This area is absolutely replete with lightning energy.
ではここからはですね
Lightning
ちょっともう説明ができないのでスクリーンショットだけちらちらお見せします。
It's the
But I
Thunder
can't really
Plains.
give you any more explanation than that, so we'll just take a
Okay.
look at a few more screenshots.
なので
It's-
7.0
I'm very curious to see how this all actually ties into the- I'm very curious to see how this all ties in. You have me in deep BCB. I'm curious to see how cyber thing somehow ties into
まあ
all
こ
of
れまで
this.
ね
I am
大物レガシー
here.
自然地形とか荒野ばっかり紹介してきたんですけど、まあこういった地域もあって複数の文化というのが混在しています。
So far we've shown you a lot of fields and natural scenery, but as you can see here, there's also these very unique areas with cultures intermingling.
なんとなくねガレマール帝国っぽいイメージにも見えなくもないんですけど、ちょっと違いますね。
It looks a little bit like Garlemald, but not quite.
ガレマールだと黒と赤だも
And Garlemald was very black and red.
んな。そして2枚目、奥に見えるのは先ほどのアートにも見えていたタワーなのか。
I am so curious. I'm so down for figuring out how this all
In our
fits.
second screenshot here, in the background, you can see that same thing.
That
whatever it
lightning.
is, a
Okay, how is the
tower, maybe?
lightning tie-in? They wouldn't bring it
こうい
up
った
if it
地域
wasn't.
だとしても人々は、ここでたくましく力強く
Why are
生
you
きてい
think
ます。
lightning
これは
must
ダ
tie
ンジ
into
ョン
this
ではなく
somehow
プレ
because
イヤー
they
の皆
wouldn't
さんが
bring
冒
it
険
up
す
if
る
it didn't.
フィールドとなってます。
Are we gonna get
But
struck
even
by
in an area
lightning?
as strange as this, we have people living their lives. This is not a dungeon.
Look, it's just it's an area, not a dungeon. It looks like a dungeon. It could pass as a dungeon.
I wonder what kind of big fish you can fish up here.
I want to fish in
そして最
Technoland.
後、こんな場所
Oh
も
my God.
ありますというのだけお伝えしておきます。
There's also this, and that's all I'll tell you.
What the?
とにかく
Okay,
で
this
す
is
ね
the weirdest summer
なんて言うんでしょ
vacation
う
of our
大金
lives.
持ちいろんなものを詰め込んだ拡張になってい
This
ます
is the weirdest
どんな
summer
エリアなの
vacation I've
か
ever been
何が待って
on.
いるのかいろいろご想像していただければ嬉しいです
But what we've shown you is that Dawn Trail will have a variety of areas and things to experience, so let your imagination run wild.
さあではエリアの紹介をしましたので、こちら友好部族、この地域に住まう部族
I
たちの
think this is gonna be the
おさらいを
weirdest
まずは
summer
していこう
vacation
と
of
思
our
います
lives.
But now that we've talked about the areas, let's talk about the people who live there, who
Let's
might
talk
become your
about
potential
people.
allies.
I like talking about people.
これまでにペルペル族それからモブリン族を紹介してきました
We've already introduced the Pelu Pelu and the Moblins.
もともとですねこの地域
Which one of these is the
族
third
文化
tribe?
も強く根付いておりオール
Which
ゼアと
one
は
of these is
異
the
なる
third tribe?
夜深い族という巨人たちも見受けられます
There are two more tribes
So
on
in
this
this
paper.
area, there is a deep-rooted culture of giants. Those are not
Giants.
called giants; they are called the Yokhui.
The Yokri.
バ
Okay.
ヌバヌ族にも似た姿のちょっとねカラフルな種族ですがハヌハヌ族と言います
We also have these colorful folks who look quite similar to the Vanu Vanu, and indeed they are called the Hanu Hanu.
これ
Why are they
どういう
doing?
され方とかでも話すとき
I am
滑
down.
舌悪いなって言われそうハヌハヌ族です
Grabbing Kate, going, "You're
Yes,
so
so
funny,
they are
aren't you?"
called the Hanu Hanu.
Hanu Hanu and Vanu
そ
Vanu.
して何よりですね今回やっぱり注目なのはこちらさまざまマムージャたち登場してきます
But the most important part of this are the Mamulja.
トライオラを治めている相当の2つの、ね、頭を持つマムージャグルージャジャを筆頭にですね数多くのマムージャ族が登場してきます
The most prominent example is, of course, the current ruler of Tuliolo, the two-headed Gulul Jaja, but there are plenty of other Mamulja of all shapes and sizes.
まあここでちょっとスクリーンショットで紹介しているのは、まあ、その一部になりますが多様な、
Everyone go to
部族
Wonders
が
Tales.
登場して物語の中でもその部族同士の多くの価値観というのが、物語上提示されていきます
What we're showing you in the screenshot is but a small sampling. In the story, I think you'll find that the Mamulja are very diverse, including their perspectives and values.
まあ彼らと光の戦士である皆さんが出会いどのような冒険の道を進んでいくのかそしてプレイヤーである皆さん自身が今回の物語からどういったものを感じ考えていただけるのか僕自身も非常に楽しみにしつつ制作を進めています
I'm really looking forward to seeing how meeting the Mamulja will change your adventure and also how you specifically will feel about them and what you will take from this story.
Why do I feel like they're trying to like?
さてさて
I mean, I
じゃ
don't
あ
really
こ
think
こからは
anything
ですね
about them right now.
各種システムのアップデー
Aside
ト
from the
それから
people I
コンテンツ
occasionally
につい
meet up on
て
roulette.
お伝えしていきます
So now let's move on to system updates and more details about the individual content.
Let's
現
talk
状
more
お伝
about
えできる
stuff.
最新の情報をすべて盛り込んで
I
7.0
like
全体をお話ししていこうと思いますそして 7.x シリーズにも触れていきます
So we will be giving an overview of all of 7.0 as well as 7.x, including as much new information as we can share right now.
まあすみませんまずは
I
何度もお
like
伝えして
info,
恐縮なんですが
right, obviously.
ついに皆さんの
Level
レ
cap
ベルキャップが
100, baby.
100になります
As we've said a few times, the level cap will be raised to 100.
Squints, we can see more job armor in the background. Squint, squint, squint. I can see Bard.
Q14 からやってるよという方どれぐらいいらっしゃいますか
How many
Scholar
of you
with
have
a
been
tiny
playing since
hat.
1.0?
Scholar with a tiny
ありが
hat.
とうございますありがとうございま
Thank
す
you.
皆さんとはね足掛け13年以上の旅路になりました
It's been more than 13 years together.
うわすごいコメントでもたくさんね手を挙げていただいて
Sorry,
本当にありがとうございます
Scholar's tiny
皆さんのおか
hat.
げでね
Scholar's
Comment as well.
smaller is better.
こんな場所で
Downsized.
各章についてお届けできているので本当にありがとうございます
Thank you all so much. We've gotten to this point because of you.
I wish I was playing at 1.0, but I wasn't that old. So, yeah, that's my excuse. I was
最
small.
近始めてくださった方も含めて光の選
I
手の皆
was
さんがい
young
て
in
くださる
this
からこ
game
そ
came out. I
ここま
wasn't
でね
really, but I wasn't into
我々
MMOs. I
フラッ
can
シュ
assure
の
you
長い
that
旅
much.
でもこの10年
I
あっ
was
たと思う
playing
ので
COD.
その果てにですね、
I was
ついに
playing Cats
レベルキャップが3桁になると、これ長く続けら
I'm
れ
here
ない
now,
と
and
到
isn't
達し
that
ない
what
ので、
matters?
本当にありがとうございます。
I've been here for
Of
5
course,
years.
all of you who joined from 2.0 and those of you who have started playing recently as well are equally important.
See,
We could
yeah,
not
like
have
you
gone
said,
on
it
this
doesn't
long,
matter
long
when you
journey of
started.
10 years
You're
without
here.
you and reached this milestone of a 3-digit level cap.
さあ、では今日
Whether you're just starting the free trial or
ピクト
you're
マン
like
さんも
us.
含め、7.0 ではバイパーとピクトマンサー2つのジョブ
I
が
think
実装とな
are
りま
very.
す。
It's
So
what I
including
like about our
Victor
jobs
Manser
is
that we
they're
introduced
two
today,
very
as well as
different
Viper, we
aesthetics.
will have 2 new jobs in 7.0.
ちょっと質問してみようかな。
So let's
バイ
ask,
パーやるぞっていう方、
who's going to play as Viper?
I probably will. I don't know anymore, Yoshiki. You're making me doubt my entire existence.
Maybe
ありがとうございます
25-30%? Yeah.
ピクトマンサーやるわっていう方、
I have
Who's
gonna
gonna
play all
Victor
the.
Manser?
多いな。
Wow, there's a lot of you.
いや
I mean, I give it looks
いやいや
fun.
何言ってんだよ。結局全部やるんだよっていう人。
Who's going to play everything?
Me, I'm gonna play everything, and I'm gonna become a master of 21 jobs.
Everyone's like, yeah, obviously I'm going to do that. Thank you.
Obviously, I'm playing every job, Yoshiki. God, what do you take me for? I have 6 tomorrows.
Of course.
まずはピクトマンサー、バイパー、どっちもやる。結局全部やるって書いていただいてます。ありがとうございます
A。lot of folks saying, I'm going to do both. I'm going to play them all. Thank you so much.
まあ、
I have 6
通常
tomorrows.
だ
Do
け
you
じゃな
think
く
he
て
knows that?
他の、既存ジョブに関しても、レベルキャップ解放された新たなアクション追加されますし、大きなメンテナンスが入る場合もありますので、既存のジョブもですね、しっかりアップデートしていこうと思います。
Of course, it won't just be our new jobs. With the level cap being raised, we will be adding new actions and updating our previous jobs as well.
Yeah, everyone gets new stuff.
では続いて
But
バトルコンテ
we're moving
ン
on,
ツ、ちょっと
of
基
course.
礎バトルコンテンツ、新情報も含めてですね、いろいろお話ししていこうと思います。
So let's talk about the core battle content, including some new info.
I like new info.
この
Kyle!
辺り今表示されているものは
Wait, that's the same, but Kyle in the background. That's what's new here. That's the new plan. Look at how happy
Of course,
Kyle
everything
is.
on
It's
this video,
Kyle's time
we
design.
just want to let you know that we will, of course, be adding more of these.
Hunt, my
も
love.
ちろん多数の新ダンジョンご用意してあります。
And of course, we will be having many new dungeons.
I like
ダンジョンの
dungeons.
制作非常に順調に進んでます。
The progress on dungeons is going quite well, actually.
Well, that's good. I'm
今回
glad they're
は
having
です
good
ね、
time.
その制作
Good
が
prog.
進んでいて、ストーリーのネタバレにならないものを動画としてちょっと編集してまとめてまいりましたので、ご紹介したいと思います。
I'd like to show you a video. This is of the dungeons that that are well underway, and also that will not be spoilers for you.
Okay, so no spoilers. Our river cruise. The river cruise, of course. Tamtara, Deep Craft 2, Electric Boogaloo. Climbing ladders is funny as well, though. Right, we've seen, yeah, these are all the non-spoilers. We've seen these screenshots. Obviously no mobs are in these, but obviously we will be fighting things along the path. Meteor's playing God mode. So again, I know Dawn Chill's not out, but can I have the OST? Techno. I think that actually, that does look kinda Allegan-y. Allegan's distant relatives?
ありがとうございます。
Is it the Allegan's distant relatives? The southern Allegans?
まあ初見の方からも言われてますが、まだ曲はモックアップなので、これが最終クオリティだと思わないでねって言ってると思いますんで、お伝えしておきます。
I will tell you I have a message from Soken, which is that this version of the music is just a draft. It's not.
It's
done
still just a draft?
制作の方は非常に順調に進んでおります。いくつかのダンジョンはですね、僕の、一時チェック、道中チェック完了しているものもちらほら出始めており
It's
ます。
still just a draft.
But our progress with the dungeons really is proceeding well. I've gotten to the point of my first stage of quality checks on some of them.
That's good.
続いて、
That's really
ち
good.
ょっと敵側
I'm
の
glad development is
ことを見
going
ていこう
really
と思いま
well.
す。
Now let's take a look at a few enemies.
I like threats, so that's not good. Oh my
こち
god.
らすでにご
Oh
紹
my
介した
god.
バリガ
Giga
ル
character.
エリミネーターとなんかボス以外にもねちょっとユニークなモンスターいますね。
So we have the ones we've introduced so far, Valigarmanda, Eliminator, and there are also some interesting monsters outside of the major bosses.
ちょっと筋トレしすぎた
I
感が
I
あり
know
ま
that there's
す
a character for
よ
every
ね。
area, not even like
This
the
thing looks
tenders,
like
and oh my
it
god, did they just
lifts
go
perhaps too
swole?
much.
なんというか超
Swoltar?
なんていうんですか筋肉質なサボテンダーに見えるんですけど、どうやら名前はバレルテンダーというらしいです。
So this super buff Sabotender is called the Barrel Tender.
めちゃくちゃなパンチドーンしてくるイメージしかないですよね。
I can't imagine it will do much rather than just punch the heck out of you.
That would be an
だけ
absolute
で
fun
なく
one.
ね、こうした新たな
Just
生
like
態系というのを持つ
Cactar
モンスターとの出会
Malexander.
いというのも
A
拡張パッ
Cactar
ケージ
has
の
been
魅
in
力
our
の一
hearts
つか
the
もしれま
last
せ
two
ん。
expansions.
I think it's not just the NPCs in the new environment that are exciting.
Barrel
Part of it
Tender,
is
God.
experiencing these unique monsters as well.
そしてもちろん強敵と戦う上でですね、コンテンツサポ
Swole
ーターに
Cactar.
関してもアップデートが行わ
Duty
れます。
support.
And of course, while you're fighting, you
Swole
will want these
Cactar,
duty
Barrel
support
Tender.
updates
Fucking
on your journey.
今回クルルが
Nutkin. The
マン
Nutkin
サー
man.
にジョブチェンジ
I'm
して
sorry,
おりました
Swole
ので
Cactar.
ついにコンテンツサポーターデビューのような気がしております
Given that Kryle has changed to Pictomancer, I feel like she will be making her duty
Yay!
support debut.
Kryle's making her long-awaited.
Dude,
It's
I'm
Kryle's
waiting
time
for
to shine.
Congratulations, Kryle.
ちょっとね僕クルルさんにはちょっと歌詞が大きな歌詞が1個消せないやつがずっとあるんで
I have a lot of feelings about Kryle.
歌詞じゃない仮だったもうやばい
See, I love Kryle because I have seen her arc in Eureka, but not
I
everyone
feel I
has.
really owe her one, so let's use
You
this.
do owe her one, Yoshi.
コンテンツサポーターたちは
He's never letting go that he let her off the post for last
しっかり
Threadwalker.
活躍してくれることと思います
I think you'll find these updates very useful when progressing through the story.
では続いて
It's Kryle's time.
装備
Squints, okay, more job gear, Squints, Squints, more gear there.
パッケージなので大量に
Squints,
登場してきます
Squints.
Of course, as it's an expansion, we will have a lot of new gear and recipes.
I
今回
like gear.
拡張7.0で新たに登場する新装備というのはすべて第一次グラフィックスアップデートの仕様によって最初から豪華に作られていますので 7.0 の新装備のクオリティというところにもぜひご注目ください
So all of the new gear that is implemented in 7.0 will have the graphics update.
Right,
applied
obviously
to
from
it,
7.0
so
gear,
definitely
it's
take a
all
look
on
at
the
that
graphics
quality once you
update.
get
It's
in
just
game.
backwards as well.
では開発中ではありますがスクリーンショットいくつか持ってきたのでご紹介します
These are still in development, but we did bring a few screenshots. So
I
let's take a
like,
look.
I like screenshots.
こちら
Okay, I can actually vibe with all of those. Holy cow!
賢者ガンブレーカーとなってますね
I love.
Right, so
Oh, I
from
love
the
all of
left,
those
we
actually.
have Summoner, Samurai, Sage, and Gunbreaker.
Dude, I can vibe with these. Hey, Sage isn't necessarily wearing a robe this time.
異なる素材感というそれから質感シワの入れ方っていうのまで相当こだわって作ってます
It's a little bit hard to tell from the screenshots, but each element of these outfits, in terms of textures, quality, and details, are really much improved.
今回は特に
Right, it's hard to tell from the
布系の
screenshot, but you will
質感
notice a
というのが
difference in
非
game.
常に豪華になっているのでちょっと
You're gonna be like,
ご注目いただければ
oh,
と思います
this is the new
I think
graphics.
especially the quality of the cloth really stands out.
手に入れた際には
It's
です
just
ね
hard
ぜ
to,
ひ
to convey that on
ゆ
a
っくり一段
screenshot.
落
They
した
give
方
it,
がいい
they
の
look
で
the
じっく
same
りちょっと
because of
装
the
備というのも
screenshot,
見ていた
not
だけると
actually in game.
開発チーム喜ぶと思います
Of course, over the course of your adventure, once you have time for a break, I hope you'll take a close look at this gear.
I
That would
will
make the
use
devs
CP.
really
I
happy.
will admire the gear.
そして
Oh, here we
こ
go.
ちら
Here we go. Got more.
教師リーパー先生術師そしてナイトです
So here we
Oh my
have
god.
Machinist, Reaper, Astrologian, and Paladin.
まあ
I can't
光
dig
の
all
あたり
of
だとあれですね
these.
貴公子のあたり分かりやすいかもしれないですねクオリティ
I can. This
I
is
think
the drip
quality
expansion.
might be easiest to see with the Machinist.
I actually dug that machinist.
これら装備はブラッシュアップそれから調整というのをリリースギリギリまで、続けていきます
And we will continue brushing up and improving this gear right until release.
もちろん、ジョブ専用装備だけでなくおしゃれ装備というところにもご注目ください。
I can vibe with all of these.
We'll also have plenty of fashionable gear for you as well.
I like fashion. I'm not really a fashion person.
ご紹介しましたので次の項目進みたいと思い
The
ま
glam.
す。
All right, so let's move on.
No, I want to see the rest. You
新
you
た
bastard.
な生活系の大規模コンテンツ
We won't see the rest until
という
later.
お話をさせていただいてました。
Expansive new
We
lifestyle.
have
No.
told you that there will be expansive new lifestyle content.
Do we get to make Island Sanctuary, but with
固まり
friends?
ましたので、ちょっとコンセプトアートをご紹介していきたいと思いま
Are
す。
we gonna just make a
And
village?
finally, our plans have come together, so we do have concept art of that to show you.
Oh, heck yeah.
こちら
I
で
like
す。
concept art.
またどこ行くんだよっていう
I'm not actually sure where that is. I don't even want to take a
Wow,
stab.
where are we going now?
Different
ご覧
area
の
on the
通り
moon?
ですね。次なる
Yeah, that's definitely
大規模
the moon,
生活
but
系
where?
コンテンツは
I mean, the moon is quite
様々
large.
な惑星に訪れていただきます。
The
So
moon.
as perhaps you can guess, the next lifestyle content will take you to various different planets.
Wait,
一つの星だとね、なんかちょっと絵が変わらないじゃないですか。今回絵代わりっていうところも考えてですね、いろんなシチュエーションの惑星にちょっと行っていただこうかなと思ってます。
we're planet hopping
If it
now!
was just one, you wouldn't get much variety in the scenery, so we thought we'd give you a bunch so you could get a sense of progress.
We're gonna planet
テ
hop
レフォ
now!
ンのトラル大陸で冒険だとか言ってるのに、じゃあちょっとあの星行ってきてもらえるかなみたいな。
You're thinking, oh, all right, let me go on an adventure to the continent of Tural, but let me just pop over to this other planet.
Let me just go
こち
visit
らの
other
コンテン
planets
ツ
really
サイト
fast,
このようになっ
guys!
ています。
Cosmic
エクスプローラーと言い
exploration!
ます。
The name of this content will be Cosmic Exploration.
こちらのコンテンツはですね、ソロでもちろん参加することはできますけど、
What? We're not so. We are not set on just going to a brand new continent. Now let's just go to planets
You can
too!
play this content solo, but it's really intended for
Alright,
everyone
me
to
and my
work
bestie,
together
we're gonna
to
go
make
cosmic
progress.
exploration.
この
Oh my
向か
god.
う先エリアっていうのもですね、パッチアップデートが進んでいくことによってテーマとする惑星が変わっていきます。
And with each update, the star that you are working on will change.
どんな惑星をこう巡っていくのか、そこでねどんなドラマが待ち受けているのか。メインクエストとは異なりますが、パッチ
Planet Restoration, I'm-
順次こう展開されていく
Wow.
長期間のコンテンツになっていますので、ぜひご注目ください。
It'll be a little bit different than the main scenario, but definitely keep an eye out for this and think about what kind of places you'll visit and what will happen there.
あれですね
I don't even know what to say aside from let's go planet hopping, guys.
A lot of people talking about Saint Seiya.
もうコスモって言ったらもう世代によってはすぐそうなっちゃうんですよね。
To most of us, if we say the word Cosmo, we think of Saint Seiya in a certain generation.
さあ燃やしていきましょ
Let's go.
う。さらなるこのコンテンツの詳細はですね、今後また
Cosmic
プロデューサー
exploration,
レター
baby.
ライブなどで、順次
I
お
love
伝えしてい
space.
こ
Are
う
you
と思い
kidding?
ます。
That's right up my
ご覧ください
alley.
We will tell you more about this content in PLLs coming up.
Alright, so we'll talk more about that later.
さあ続いてはこちら、新たな
Right,
アライアンス
obviously
レ
our
ードにつ
FF11
いてで
alliance,
す。
right?
Next, about our new alliance raid.
前回こちらですね、
Right, it's
アライアンス
obviously
レイド
Echoes.
どうなるかというところは、MMORPG
Right,
と
we
しての
obviously talked about that last
大先輩
time.
でもあり、運営開始からね、なんと
I
21
can
年
vibe
を誇る
with
ファイナル
this,
ファン
by
タ
the
ジ
way.
ー
I'm
11を
still
テーマに
sad
した
on this.
内容
I'm
で
actually
お
really
届け
excited
し
to
てまい
learn
り
more
ま
about
す。
it.
So as we've told you before, this alliance raid will be based on FF11, who is our great senpai in the field
Great
of
senpai
MMOs,
indeed.
having been running for 21 years now.
今、開発制作を進めるにあたっていろんなコンセプトア
Our
ートやイメージ
epic
アートを
MMO
進めているところなんですが、1枚ちょっとご紹介させていただこうと思います。
We've been progressing on this development, and so we have various concept art, of which we'll show you one today.
これご存知ですよね。
It's Evil Man Be
Some
Banished!
of you know.
11を多分やってる方
This is
は
a test of if you know
ご存知かと
FF11
思
or
いま
not,
す
I
が、
suppose.
こちら闇王と呼ばれる存在です。
Those of you who played FF11 will probably know, but this guy is called the Shadow Lord.
Yeah, Shadow Lord. I've actually heard his music. Because Record Keeper did a cover of it, and I heard it once or twice. It's on my phone.
I'm sure you're very interested to know how he shows up, what other characters you'll see, and what the story is overall.
こちらもですね、プロデュースされたライブで詳細ね、さらに近づいてきたらお伝えしていきますが、このエコーズ・オブ・バナディール、パッチ 7.1 からスタートしてまいりますので、まあ、パッチ 7.0 終わって、こちらまたね注目していただければと思います。
So we will give you more details in future PLLs.
Right,
but for
obviously.
now, just know that Echoes of Vanadil is coming from 7.1.
Right, obviously it's the usual. Obviously we're following the usual. Alright, now let's get our new 8-man. Look at all those 8-mans. Wait, why don't they include Quails on this? Cheaters? Quails is valid. Quails is valid in my heart.
コンセプトアートが仕上がりましたので、そちらを見ていただこうかなと思います。
We have a concept art for that as well. So
right, let's see what's our 8-man. Ooh. It's battling my PC.
拡張パッケージのね、アート
battling
とかけ離れすぎていて、
the 8-man raid. PC the 8-man raid.
This is really different from our art for the expansion in general.
GPU って言ってる。
Is this a GPU or what?
It's a GPU! Even he knows it.
起立してるって言ってる。
I definitely see a graphic board.
The GTX 4 billion is evil now, guys.
Twitch と YouTube。
We have to put it into AI now.
めっちゃ連呼してますね、みんな。
It's gone too far.
It
seriously looks like a GPU!
But what is this?
Yeah, what's the name? It's like, no, or we're just gonna call it evil PC.
But that thing you think looks like a graphics board, that is actually the stage for our raid.
It's a stage, of course.
こちらレイドタイトル決まっております。
The raid title has been decided, and it is
The Arcadia.
のザ・アルカディアというシリーズが、こちらレイド
Okay.
になります。さてどんな
Where are the, this is the wildest summer vacation
the
of our
Arcadion.
lives.
What sort of story will it be, I wonder?
こちらもですね、レイドならではの多数の新キャラクター登場予定となっています。
Of course, there will be myriad new characters coming with this raid.
Good lord.
物語はですね、ファイナルファンタジー4
This is the
オリジナル
wildest
ストー
summer
リーとして
vacation of our
今制
lives.
作が進んでおります。
And the story itself will be a complete FF14 original.
Yay,
もちろんで
OG!
すね、ストーリーを進めていく、まあ、難易度ノーマルと、難易度が高い霊式それぞれちゃんと用意してあります。
Of course, we will have the normal mode for you to enjoy the story,
And
as
Savage
well
for
as
those
the
who like
higher
beating.
difficulty Savage.
パッチ 7.0
Savage for those of you who like to take a beating,
おおよそ
which is not me, I'm a
1ヶ月ぐらい
coward.
でノーマルと霊式と順次公開していく予定ですので、
I'm a wimpy
ぜひ楽しみ
pengu.
にお待ちください。
We will be releasing normal and Savage in sequence about 1 month after 7.0.
Right,
同時
so
だとね
usual.
焦っちゃうんでね。はい。
If it was at the same time, you'd feel rushed, I think.
It's the same thing as it's always been. They always give roughly a few weeks in between X-Pack and first patch, which is this will be Arcadion.
高難易度の
Just so
レ
you
イド
have
大
a
好き
chance
だ
to
っていう方ってどれぐらいいますか？
This is the wildest
And
summer
who
vacation
likes
of my
the
life.
highest difficulty raids?
ありがとうございます。
Not the raiders.
最近ね
I wish I
絶
could raid.
言
I'm
ってる
just
方
too
多いんですよ
stupid.
ね
Oh, a lot of
Now
people
do I need to
playing
find a
Ultimate.
static who will accept
さあ
my smooth brain?
次は新たな
New ultimate
に
raid.
関してのお話です。
Okay,
And
but
we
y'all
will
better
have
not
a
cheat
new
on this one,
ultimate
because I
raid.
feel like if there's a cheater, we're
次
done.
はですね、絶も現在企画制作順調に進んでおります。
The planning and development for this is already moving along.
Sweet.
さて今回何がテーマになるかと言いますと、
As for the theme,
They can tell
何
us.
でしょ
what will it be?
う。聞いてみよ
You can't just tell me what will it be.
Xenos.
Who said Xenos? Who said Xenos?
う。こちらどうですか、どなたか。
It's Xenos Dual EX
知性
EX
図
EX.
ああ、なるほどね。順番に来とるやんと。
Don't just tease
うん
me.
うんと言ってますね。死生獣ね。死生獣以外で何かありま
We're
すか？
thinking we're going to go in order of.
エデン。ああ、なるほど、エデンね。
Eden.
エデンね。
Eden.
Are we jumping straight to Eden?
次なる絶コンテンツは希望のそのエデンの
We're going out of order, oh god!
内容になります。
So part of the story from Eden will be our theme.
こちらのアートを見覚えもちろんありますよね、光の戦士の皆さん。
I'm sure you remember this art.
Of course, they're holding
レイ
hands.
ドタイトルは絶もう一つの未来という名称になりま
Feet
し
reach, futures are written ultimate.
Futures rewritten.
FRU.
た。この名称ですね。
Oh my god, what are they gonna do to my poor
パッ
kids?
チタイトルにもかかってます。イメージアートもその時のものです。
Futures
As you know,
Forbidden
this is
Ultimate.
also the name of patch 5.4, and along with its art.
I have
今でも
words.
ですね
Let my kids-
非常に人気のあるストーリーとそれからキャラクターた
Let my
ち、
kids be happy, for fuck's sake.
ごめん、それらをですねモチーフにどんな戦い
Oh god, I'm actually
シチュエー
really
ショ
curious to see
ンが
how
待
they
っているのか
spin
ぜひ
a
ですね
Eden
レイド好きな皆
Ultimate.
さんお待ちください。
This is even now a popular story and very popular character.
Everyone knows the ship.
So
I
please
ship
look
it.
forward to what we will do with them in this.
Please look forward to
こち
it.
らの絶はですね
Maybe the ultimate's just them getting
7.1
married.
でリリース予定となっております。
We are planning to release this
Obviously,
ultimate
ultimates are not
in
canon.
7.1.
It's gonna be how does the wandering minstrel, aka Yoshi P, spin it into some wild ass adventure?
So we hope you'll take your time with it.
さあ次コンテンツの継続してアップデートしていきますよというお知らせだけしておきます。
Now just some quick updates on our ongoing content updates.
さまざまなコンテンツアップデートしていきますので、こちら
We have quite a
Blue
few
Mage,
things we'll
love
be
of my
updating.
まあ
life.
これらは 7.x
Obviously
シリーズ
the
でも
usual.
順次アップデートしていきますよというお知らせとして受け取っておい
Obviously
てくだ
the
さい。
usual here.
So basically, all you need to know is that we will be updating all of these things over the course of 7.x.
Obviously that's not necessarily new. We already kind of knew all that.
ヒルディブランドさんのシリーズですけど、開発チームやりたいということなので、ヒルディまた活躍してくれることになりました。はい。
Hildebrand is really eating up our budget with his cutscenes, but the development team
The
really
Hildy
wants to
budget's
do
going
it,
too
so
far.
there will be more Hildebrand.
それから PVP のアップデートも本格的に、スタートするのは 7.1 からになります。まあ、7.0 はね、皆さんメインストーリーやジョブ
The Hildy budget has gone too far.
7.1 から、いろんなものがスタートしていくことになります。
Our
The
major
Hildy
PvP
budget
updates will be
has
starting
gone
from
too far.
7.1, because we feel you have plenty to keep you occupied with 7.0.
それからですね、世界中でかなり
Next field zone.
お金を頂戴
Next
している
field zone.
こちらフィールド
Bosha 2 Electric Boogaloo. That new field zone. He teased that he would talk
received a
about
lot
this
of feedback
today.
on this subject, so we want to talk a little bit about new field operations.
一部ですね、インタビュー等でちょっとお話ししているんですが、パッチ 7.x シリ
Eureka 2
ーズで
Electric
は
Boogaloo.
エウレカとかボズヤに続くフィールドをイメージした探索型の新たな大型のコンテンツも今計画中です。
I've mentioned this a bit in interviews, but in 7.x we will be introducing something in the style of Eureka and Bolzia, a new field operation.
多人数で参加してで
Roasted
すね、
to Electric
進めて
Boogaloo.
いくタイプの遊びとなるように、現在
Please give us a name, otherwise I'm gonna call it Eureka
This will be
Bosha.
something for a lot of players to participate in simultaneously in order to clear.
今後の
Yay! I love the return of Ballistic Arsenal.
So please wait a bit and we'll give you some more information.
Okay, I can
い
wait.
やでも
You're Bosha. I'm calling you Bosha.
エウ
You're
レカ
Bosha.
当初ねスタートした時は
You're Bosha too, Electric Boogaloo, because it's Eureka Bosha again.
Yeah, the times have really changed because I remember when we started with Eureka, everyone was like, oh, Eureka?
まあでも諦め
Good
ずに
times,
ですね、
Eureka
しっ
launch.
かり遊びのねそういった枠の遊びの一つとして
Eureka, love of my life.
本当にたくさんの人にね
It really was like when Eureka came out, everyone hated it. Then they updated and it was like, I love Eureka, Eureka, I love ya.
7.x シリーズ、次なる探索型作っていきますのでぜひですね一緒に楽しんでいただければと思います。
But we saw it through to the end, and we worked hard to develop the content into something that a lot of people ended up enjoying. And we have taken a break for a while, but it will be back now, and we look forward to
Right, they just
developing
wanted to
more
give an
similar
expansion
field
off because triple whammy us probably wasn't smart because Bojo was so hit or miss with
もう一
people.
個お知らせをして終わっていこうか
I
なと思い
love
ま
this
す。
Dawn Trail already, and it's
Okay,
not
just
even
one
out.
more announcement, content-wise.
I like more announcements. Right.
欧州ファンフェス
Of
で
course,
お
our
伝
new
えしま
limited
した
job. Are you gonna say what it
新たな
is?
リミテッドジョブ、パッチ 7.x シリーズのちょっとね後半で
Please tell me
実
what.
装とはなり
Please
ますが、
just
こちらに
please
つ
just
いてお
confirm
話
it's
し
to
ます。
Beastmaster, please, please, please,
So
please,
we
please.
announced before that we will be having a new limited job released in the latter half of 6.x, 7.x.
ジョブ名だけ
Tell
お
me
伝え
what
して
it
おこうと
is.
思います。
Today we will tell you just the name of this job.
Just the name. It is indeed Beastmaster. The job everyone wanted after it was introduced in Bojo. Hell yeah, bro! I love my meme jobs.
Beastmaster.
まあリミテッドジョブですので、
I assume it'll
まあソロで
function
も
akin to that of
遊べる
Blue
し
Mage where we just collect the
リミテッドジョブ同
beasts.
士のパーティーでも遊べるような企画というのも今使用作成進み始めています。
As a limited job, of course, we are proceeding with plans to allow you to play solo or in parties with other limited jobs.
まあ
Oh my god, imagine a Blue Mage Beastmaster
魔術界
team up
と
to
いう名前
tackle
ですので、
content
何かしらねこう
that we can tackle
収
together.
集的な要素もご用意したいと考えていますので、まあこちらについてもねちょっと 7.x シリーズの後半にはなります
The
が、
meme jobs, I love the meme jobs.
アートとかね出していけるようになったら、続報 PLL 等でお伝えしていこうと思います。
Meme job.
As it is Beastmaster, we are thinking of having some kind of collection feature to go with it, obviously. Once
Akin
we
to that
have
of the Blue
art
Mage
and more
spellbook.
information, we will share it with you.
I'm just glad they outright confirmed it's Beastmaster because there's nothing else it could have
新
been.
情報をまあ交えながらですね 7.0 とか 7.x シリーズの展開をここまでお伝えしてまいりました。
So that is our updates about 7.0 and 7.x.
There's more to go
で
though.
第1次次グラフィックスアップデートの進捗状況をお伝えしてまいろうと思います。
But I do also want to take a moment to talk about the graphics update and its current progress.
Yes, let's talk about the graphic
今
update.
回はグラフィックスアップデートもですね、
I still give them kudos for trying to do this at the same time as updating it. Honestly, I understand it's a pain, and I really do. I hope a team gets a 5-year vacation. Not really, but
So it is proceeding quite well, but as a massive update, we're currently contending with bugs. But I'm sure you want to see how all the different races are coming along.
I do want to see more stuff,
皆さんの
Chibi.
お
I
使い
like
の
seeing
全ての
stuff.
種族についてちょっとお伝えしていこうかなと思います。
So I will now show you a little bit about each race that you might want to play.
Alright, let's talk
ま
about
ずこちらヒューラン
Here my-
ミッドランダー男性からお伝えし
Midi,
ます。
Midlander.
So let's start with a Huron Midlander male.
ここからはですね皆さん画面を見て左側が、今のグラフィックスの状態、右に新しいバージョングラフィックスアップデートが入った状態を表示していきますので、ご理解ください。
So on the left, we'll be showing the current or original version, and on the right, we'll be showing the new version with the graphics update.
I can vibe with this, show me.
ヒューラングラフィックスアップデート版だとこのようになってい
I
ます。
actually have hair.
So with the update, this here will look like this.
I'm
まずやっ
down.
ぱり髪の毛の雰囲気というのが、まあ、非常に明確になって
Dude,
テクスチャー解像度
The difference there is
してい
insane,
たものも
actually.
顔各ねパーツ高解像度化
My
され
silver
てかな
spiky
りね
hair.
見栄えするようになったんじゃな
My
いかなと思い
silver
ます
spiky hair is gonna look so
So as you
good.
can see, the hair is a lot more clearly defined.
Yeah, the
and
hair is
also the
clearly
texture
defined. My hair,
resolution is
my
significantly
MIDI
improved, and the
silver
face
hair is
looks
gonna look
more natural
fantastic.
now.
でまあ繰り返し言って
Except that
ま
I'm
すけ
wearing a hat,
ど
but
もっとなんかギラギラバキバキにすることもできるんですけど、まあ、皆さんの持ってるそのキャラクターのイメージ種族のイメージっていうのを損なわないようにしっかりアップデートを行ってますなので違いがいまいちわからんっていうのはある意味ちょっと褒め言葉のような気もしてます。
As I've said before, we could do more, change things more, smoothen things more, but we do also want to keep the image of the characters.
right,
the
it's
same.
it's
So
it's as
honestly,
simple as
if you think,
changing
oh,
it,
doesn't
but
look that
not
different,
changing
that's
it
kind of a good thing.
drastically, but making it look
さあそれ
better
から
while
ですね
still
各種
keeping
族
what you like
初
about
期
the
装
game.
備種族装備あり
Because
ます
it
よ
would be
ね
bad
あ
if
れも
like
今
we
回全て
changed
グ
the
ラフィックスアップ
character
デー
how
ト
it looks
対
over
応
on
して
the
い
game.
ます
I don't like that anymore.
Also, the starting gear for each race will be included in this graphics update as well.
チェックも僕のチェックも終わりましたので、初期装備各種族の所属装備のクオリティアップにもご注目ください。
My quality checks on that are already done, so definitely take a look at that starter gear when you can.
Take a look at the starting. Okay. All right. Next up will
9
be
番ミッドラ
female.
ンダー女性です。
Original.
Here is the Midlander female.
こちらがですね現行の状態。
Here's the original.
そしてこちらが
Oh, they're defining the hair. They're really defining the character features, so we don't all look
異なってます。あと唇のね
bland.
艶表現なんかもう各種族
Dude,
にパワー
I
アップし
wish
てますね
them a raise
As you
already.
can see, the hair texture as well as the way that the
They're-
volume is
they're-
portrayed,
they're improving the
quite
hair
different.
texture.
And also, for each race, we've made some improvements to lip shine.
あ
Lips.
とはですね
You mean we won't all have
影をちょ
basic?
っと見ていただければいいんですが、かなり自然にセルフシャドウ滑らかに
You
落
mean
ちるようになり
we're
ま
we're
した。
finally
And
changing
also,
her?
if you take a look at the shadows on her cheeks, you can see that they are much more natural now.
Yeah.
さあ続いて
Next up,
ハイランダー
Highlander
男性です。
Now we have a Highlander male.
新しいバージョンがこちら。
like that one.
まあ、筋肉のね、
They
凹凸
deserve
それ
a
に対
raise.
してのこう影の表現、それから肌ツヤの光沢みたいなところ、非常に分かりやすいかと思います。
I think the muscle definition, as well as the shadows that go along with it, and the shine of the skin are very clear here.
まあ今まではね、こうテクスチャーでなんとか馴染ませていたみたいな部分がより自然な
I
形
wish
に
the
なったん
team
じゃない
happy. I
かな
want you to
と
have
思
all
い
my
ます。
money. It's
Yes,
not a whole
before
lot,
we
but
sort
take
of
my
had a
$5.
mishmash of textures look in there, but it's a lot smoother now.
さあでは続いて
Obviously,
ハイランダー女性見てみましょう。
Femme
Now for a
Highlander now.
Highlander female.
So sort of
こ
right
ちら
through
が
each
現
of
行の
them.
状態。
Original.
こちらがグラフィックスアップデートバージョン
Ooh,
になってい
again,
ます
it's the simplest.
まあ目
Their
鼻立ち
hair,
っていうのが
they're really
まあ非常
defining
に
the
鮮
hair.
明になって例えば髪の生え際なんかもかなり自然になったんじゃないかなと思います。
As you can see, it's become a lot more natural, especially around the hairline.
あとはこう目元の精
Dude,
悍
this
さ
is
みたいな
gonna
と
be
こ
so
ろ
awesome.
よりはっきりしましたのでやっぱり目元のキャラメイクっていうのは今回どの種族もかなり幅が広がったと思います。
And around the eyes are also the features are much better defined, so that will allow you to get a lot more specific in your character creation.
さあ続いてはエレゼン見ていきましょう。エレゼン
All
男性
right,
で
now we will move on to
Look at the
Ellison.
Ellison male
す。こちらがグラフィックスアップで
in the
Ooh.
updated version.
まあやっぱり目を引くのはね、髪の毛の詳細それから耳の表現の自然さなんかっていうところが結構こだわりポイントですね。
What I would notice most about this is obviously the details of the hair, as well as the characteristic ears.
まああとこの頬骨のあたりの
The
特
ears
徴と
are
いうの
actually
も
ears now.
まあ結構ちょっとポリゴンが露出したような状態だったのが9番なんですけど今回骨格
Really, the
表
ears
現
are
が
ears,
非
you
常に
guys.
滑らかに
Ears are
なったんじゃない
not
かな
lost.
と思います。
The cheekbones as well, we were having some polygon issues before, but they look much better defined.
まあちょっとね若返って見えるかもしれません。
He might look a bit younger and fresher than before.
続いてはエレゼン女性こちらが
Obviously, now we get to
現行となり
female.
ます。
Here's the original for an Ellison female.
そしてアップデートされた
Ooh.
こういった形
In
です
the updated version.
They are so
まあ
nailing
もう
this.
特にね全体的にやっぱり
I think
ポリゴン
they're killing it here.
表示数というのが、増えた
It's as
こと
simple
に
as
滑らか
not
になって
changing the character
こ
too
れまで以上
drastically,
に
but
ですね
making the
イメージ
character
を
just
保
look
ちつ
better.
つ14ならではのリアルさみたいなところにちょっと近づけられたんじゃないかと思います。
So with the increased poly
That
count,
is so
I think
fucking
it's
cool.
become a lot more natural, and it should be easier for you to get a sense of realism with your character, or perhaps realism in an FF14 sense.
Realism in
あ
an
とは額
FF14
のあた
sense
り
is
の
actually
やっ
probably
ぱ
the
り
perfect way to
こう
put
セルフ
that.
シャドウですね。自分の髪の毛が自分に落ちるこうセルフシャドウが
It's
ちょっとね
realistic
こ
for the
う距
game.
離が
That's
しきれない
perfect way to describe
状
that,
態でちょっと浮いて
Yoshiki.
見えるんですけどこの影のセルフシャドウのあたりもかなり自然になったんじゃないかなと思います。
Previously, the shadow with the bangs was not very natural, but now it is much improved.
I shudder to
あとはこれ
imagine how much time they actually
ちょっ
spent
と
on
素
this
材感の
solo.
話が分かりやすいんですけど種族装備のこの首元のレザーをちょっと見ていただくとめちゃめちゃその
Again, what I honestly give this team credit for is doing this while being an active game is insanely
ちゃ
difficult.
んと書き込まれているというか見えるかと思います。
You can also see, if you look at the collar of her gear, you can see the improvement to the material quality of the leather.
これはグラフィックスアップデートされている装備にはやっぱ革の表現もこれ一つじゃないので。
Perfect.
同じ
I don't even play all these races, but
今回出てきますので、
perfect.
革や布。
Is he gonna talk about female Hrothgar
With this
last?
update, it's not just like there's leather that has a singular texture. There are a lot of different qualities of leather that we were able to portray.
See, they kind of talked about this at the last
Definitely take a close look.
Fanfest when the artist talked about it. They really went hard on getting the different textures to be
So these
spottable
are our
now.
classic pretty boys, the male Mikote.
もういいんじゃないかな彼は。
It's pretty good looking already.
こちらがアップデート版となります。
This is the updated version.
Meow!
こうまあやっぱ唇の
The catboyism is real. I mean, I do have two Mikotes.
目元のこういうシャープさっていうところがよりこう皆さんね調整して生きやすくなったんじゃないか
That
なと思います。
is the class. I will no longer be referring to Mikote as Mikote. They're pretty boys now. Yoshipi's words.
And the sharpness around the eyes are all improved with this new version.
ラハがさらにイケメンになってしまうなこれ。
I think Graha's going to be even more of a hottie
Yo.
now.
Gwaha!
ではミコって女性見ていきましょ
And let's take a look at the Mikote female.
う。はい、こちらが現行版となります。
This is the original
そしてこちらがアップデート
and
Oh!
the update.
この肌の褐色っていう表現
The
も
face
です
paint,
ね、
I am just in awe that they're managing to put this on a 13-year-old game.
よりこうやってツヤが出せるようになって環境光が暗いところだと
HT
本
ear
当に潰れてしまってたんですけど暗いところでも、褐色の
Not as fluffy as me of Xenoblade 3 years, sorry.
しっかりこう肌の特徴っていうのが今回出せるようになりました。
Right, so with dark skin, previously we only had the ability to sort of change the color of your
I
skin.
admire that they're trying
But now we
to,
have this
and that's kind of been the
complete
downside
shine
of
and
14.
depth.
It's kind of
So
been
that even if your
white,
character is in a dark environment, you will still
but
be able to
they're
see
really
the
making the
features of
effort
your skin.
to alleviate that. It's been kind of
面白い
white.
のが東京ドームのバックスクリーンの並んでる映像を見ると、まあ、同じライティング環境下なんですけどもう全然やっぱり鮮明さが右と左で違うのがねあそこ分かりやすいなと思います。
I love it.
Yeah, if you look at the screen on the back here, we have it's the same lighting really, but they look totally different.
You can see your wall more
さ
easier
あ
now.
続いて、こちらルガディン男性で
Rel,
す。
Continuing on to a Rugadin male.
そしてこちらがグラフィックスアップデート版。
This is the updated version.
もう純粋に全部パワーアップみたいな。
you could see the texture increase.
I just feel like generally we have powered him up.
やっぱりもともとのこの顔のね凹凸表現というのがまあルガに影響が大きい種族なんですが。
Sorry, I'm still caught on. I'm calling Mikotes classic pretty boys from now on. I no longer play Mikotes. I play
In
classic
general,
pretty
all
boys.
of the limitations we had before had a really significant effect on Rugadin faces in particular, but I think that the update has really improved them.
僕の
I agree.
フレンドにもね
The update
やっぱ
has
ルガ
really
にすごい
improved
こだわって使ってる方いるんですけどさらにねまあ
The
その
glam game, if y'all thought the glam game was hard now, the glam game is gonna get way harder.
Who is really obsessed with Rugadin, so I look forward to seeing how he will adjust his character in light of these updates.
If y'all thought the glam game was hard already, boy, do I have news for you.
Now let's take a look at a female Rugadin.
こちらが現状の状態です。
This is current.
そしてアップデート
Yeah, baby.
こういった形となります。
I
あら、ありがとうご
it's
ざいます。
it's the hair
大きな
and
拍手
the
いただきましたあり
clapping.
がとうございます。
Thank you very much.
まあ
The hair
女
and the
性やっぱり
shadows
こう
being way more
男性と
natural.
同様にですね、各パーツ制約の非常に多い
Instead of it just being
状態で
kind
こ
of
うこれまで
bland copy
開発されてい
paste.
た状態でした。
So similar to the males, each part of the female face was really affected by the limitations we had.
ただやっぱりこうパーツそれぞれの精度が
I feel like we've
非常に
killed the
今回高
engine.
くなったことによって まあなんかパーツ感、オブジェクト感みたいなのが減って
This is like the Square Enix blood magic of when how they got FF13 to run so nicely on fucking PS3. That CGI still holds up. It's the blood magic.
Less like they're just sort of a bunch of objects and shapes assembled.
あとはこう肌の表現とか、その頬にライトが当たった時のその肌の透明感みたいなところ、何の話してんだ俺、透明感とかそういったところにもご注目ください。
Also, the skin, overall, how it looks, sort of the clarity of the skin is also improved.
だんだん化粧品のアピールしてるような気分になってきたね。
I feel like a makeup commercial right now.
続いてララフェルです。
ララフェル
男性です。
Next, Lalafell male.
こちらがアップデート版。
And updated.
もうね、
It's a potato.
違いがわからないぐらいこだわってアップデートしました。
So we actually tried so hard to update this that we maybe can't tell the difference.
まあ髪はね、まあわかりやすいアップデートなんですけど、まあ瞳とか肌とか、これはもうね、見てください。
See, the whole point again, my point is that it shouldn't look too different. It should look more
と
natural.
にかくララフェルの
That's what they're going for, and they've nailed it.
イメージを維持したまま全く変わってないじゃん。
Potatoes.
でもよく見たらすげえみたいなところにめちゃくちゃこだわりましたんで。
Man, we're gonna look at these screenshots, and we're gonna go back to playing 14 because Dawn Trail isn't out yet, and we're gonna go, damn, I look like shit.
Individual improvements.
可愛らしい、まあお人形のようなね雰囲気っていうのは維持しつつですね。
We have a lot
ま
of
ぶたの
braces.
ポリゴン、このまぶたの上にある丸みとかですね。
I wonder if he's gonna talk
より
about
自然
finger
にしてで
after
す
last.
ね、頬のラインはよりちょっと
I
丸
would assume that's what we're building up
出るよう
to.
にかなり細かく調整してます。3回
We'll talk
ぐらい
about all the other races
はずな
first.
ので。
So while maintaining this sort of cute
Unless he
and
doesn't want to
doll-like
talk about female
appearance
after yet.
of the Lalafells, we did make adjustments to the eyelids to make them look more natural. We rounded out the face a bit better. Honestly, it took 3 separate tries to go over and over this until we got it right.
See, the problem with I feel with Ro and Lalafell is it's 2 different You're really tall, you're really short.
そう素材の質感までこう表
And
現されて
that is a
可愛い
different that's
こちら
difficult in
布で
itself.
確認できるかと思います。
If you take a look at the gear here, you can see that the cloth, similar to the leather from earlier, is much improved.
はい、では続いて、ララフェル女性いきましょう。
That's
Now we'll take a look at a Lalafell female.
このようになってます。
again, you can kind of see what they're trying to go for.
ララフェル女性もですね、やっぱり先ほどお伝えした通り、男性と同じようにとにかく自然さを徹底して愛くるしさを残したまま、さらに細かくキャラメイク調整できるように、不審してます。
As with the Lalafell males, we wanted to prioritize making them look more natural while still keeping them very cute and lovable. And we think we've opened up.
There is honestly, as someone who's a potato, there is honestly a charm to being Lalafell.
まあ特に今回ね、サンプル
Being 2 feet tall and looking like that, there is honestly a charm that comes out of it. I will not deny it.
が分かりやすいはずなので、もう比べたら一目瞭然、どれだけやっぱり動かした時に自然に見えるかっていうところをこだわっていますので、ララフェル使ってる人多分いっぱいいますよね。
So with the dark skin, I think it's pretty obvious the quality of the skin on the face and the depth of the structure there. Do we have a lot of Lalafells here?
いますよね。いっぱいいますよね。
I imagine I'm raising my hand, Yoshiki. I have a potato
たくさ
ult.
んいますよね。あ、すごい知ってる。もうそうなんですよ。ララフェルはもうとにかくもう配信でもいっぱいいらっしゃいます
Just
ね。
create a character for every race.
はい、では続いてアウラ男性です。
Let's talk about guys who are way too tall.
こちら、アップデート版となってます。
And here's the updated version.
まあやはりこう暗い、肌にした時のまあ肌の質感表現という
Oh
の
my
もめちゃくちゃわかりやすいですし、まあそれから角とか鱗っていうものに関しては皆さんのね、これまで公開してきたもののフィードバックを受けてかなりギリギリまでこだわって調整を続けております。
So as you can see, the texture of the dark skin is improved, and also we've been taking on board your feedback from what we showed previously, and we are continuing to improve the horn and scales.
まあより
I like that they did. They showed this at the London Fanfest. They did show this at London Fanfest, and players did offer some feedback. It's nice to hear that they are taking into account that that's kind of what they're trying to do by showing it now, is that they are trying to gauge. I feel like with Aura it's slightly trickier because they do have horns.
I hope a certain man can find his Nama.
And skills, so I feel like it is very good that they're going, hey, we want your feedback on this female Aura. Looks like a female Aura.
こちらが現行版です。
It's the original.
こちらが
Yeah.
もともとアウラ滑らかなね肌の雰囲気持ってたんですが、それをより滑らかに表現して鮮明で、美しくっていうところがポイントです。
So these Aura females already had quite a smooth and delicate appearance, but we think we've been able to improve that even still.
特にアウラはですね、目元
You're still gonna be like 5 feet
専用
tall
の
though.
シェーダーと呼ばれている専用の描画をここ目の交際だけに取り入れてますので、これまでのような雰囲気を再現することもできますし、今回のようにね、瞳をより明確に際立たせるっていうことも可能になってます。
We've used some special shaders for the eyes, so while you
Oh,
can
special
still get
shaders.
that look that you're used to, you can also get something slightly more defined in the eyes, like on the updated version example here.
もちろんですね、
Special
アウラを
shaders
使っ
for
てらっしゃる
female
方でですね、
eyes.
いやいや、
I would like to go in depth full behind the
瞳
scenes
という
on
かね、
this. That's
あれ
just
が
my
好きな
inner
んだよ
game.
っていう方いらっしゃるの分かってます。
Because we are aware that among the Aura players, some of you really like that currently dead and soulless eye look that they have.
ちゃんと、パラメータ
He knows.
再現可能になってますので、チャレンジしてみてください。
If you
Depressed
adjust
and
the
cute
parameters, you can
auras,
still
there is
get
no
that,
in
so,
between.
just
He's
give it a
right.
go.
まあぜひですね、各
He's
種族
right.
こだわりの
There is
キャ
no
ラ
in
メイクという
between
のをお
here.
楽しみください。
And in general, with all of the races, please look forward to adjusting your character to your preference.
Please look forward to adjusting your
キャ
character.
ラメ
Well,
イク
I'm
なん
good.
ですけど、まあいじりたいですよね、皆さんね、キャラクターね。
You want to get into character creation, don't you now?
ちょっと今条件はまだ精査中ですが、プレイヤーの皆さんにですね、幻想薬一つプレゼントさせていただこうと思ってます。
We're still working out the details, but I do want to get every one of you a free Fantasia along with this.
He's gonna give us a free one. They're still working it
アップデー
out.
トでクオリティ高くなるよとは言っても、やっぱり皆さんのキャラメイクそれぞれのその数値が今のアップデートさ
I
れ
mean,
たバージョン
it's
と
been
被らない
10
ので、
years. If you were playing since
より
ARR,
です
your
ね
only free
皆
one
さ
is
んのキャラクターをレ
ARR.
ベルアップさせていただくためにも幻想薬お配りしようかなと思いますので、ぜひですねそれを使ってこだわりのねさらに高品質な
I don't know what I would use mine
皆さんのキャラクター
for,
を作ってみてください。
Free one?
Obviously, even though the update will overall raise the quality, there's still the possibility that it won't give you exactly the look that you want right away. So we do want to give you that Fantasia so that you can go into character creation and adjust your character to suit exactly what you imagine.
では続いてロスが
I like that. That's nice. In case you don't like how your character does turn out, they want to give you a freebie of hey, make it the way you want
やっ
it.
ぱり最も大きな恩恵はファーシェーダーと呼ばれるもう毛並み専用のさっきアウラはね目でしたけど、今回ファーシェーダーと呼ばれる毛を特別に描画するっていうのが14についに実装されましたので、これが一番大きいです。
Similar to how we had these distinctive eye shaders on the Aura, for the Hrothgar we have distinctive fur shaders that will make their fur more realistic.
Yay,
こ
realistic
れはね
fur
も
for
うすいま
frost.
せんもう触ってもらって動かしてもらうのが一番なんで。
It's better if you can sort of see it for yourself.
はい続いてビエラ男性です。
Mean.
And now Vieira male.
もとも
Meanie,
とね
he's
完成
holding
度
back
高いん
female
ですよねやっ
Hrothgar.
ぱり。
I mean, already he looks pretty good.
アップデートです。
And the updated version.
Yeah, the hair. My male hero is
もともと完
fantastic,
成
I
度は
think.
高いんですけど、今回ね我々がイメージしていた、理想形により近づけられたんじゃない
God,
かな
there
と
are
思って
way too
ま
many
す。
races. Maybe I should
He
make
already
more
looked good,
alts.
but we think we've brought him
I'm-
closer to
I
our
can't.
original
I don't have
vision
time.
for what
I
the
don't have
Vieira should
time
look
to
like.
maintain any
まあ
more
やっぱり
alts.
こうセルフシャドウ影の入り方
I don't have
全
energy
然
to
違う
actually
の
make
が
a
多分分かっ
seventh
ていただける
seventh
と思うの
character
で、
anymore.
特徴をですねより強く表
It's
現しや
true.
す
I
くなっ
don't.
て
Look at these
キャラ
races
メイクの
though.
幅広がってますので
I'm really glad they're really
ぜひ
trying their best
理
here.
想の美瑛の男性追求してみてください。
So the shadows, of course, are much more natural.
How many
and
times
also
have they
the
said the shadows
distinctive
are more
features
natural?
of the
Kate, are you
Viera
okay?
much easier to draw out now. So please do go
Obviously,
in
I
and
know
make
we
the
have to say it
Viera of
over
your
and over again
dreams.
because that's what makes the
で
difference
は
is.
続い
But
て
Kate, you're
美瑛の
oh,
女性
here we
で
go,
す。
female.
And now we have a Viera female as well.
こちら現
Show
行の
us
状態。
Trafficker
That's the
female, you
original.
coward.
こちらがアップデートバージョンです。
And the updated.
これだけ、黒いねかなり濃
Like
い色。
Fantasia on the
ま
house.
あ、よりダーク寄りのカラーを使っても今回のね全体的なシェーダー耐えられるようになってます。
So as you can see, she's quite dark-skinned, and our new shaders can handle that
I'm-
level of dark skin.
正直14このぐ
I'm
らい
gonna
の暗さ
have
の
so
肌
much
と
fun
か
figuring
テ
all
ク
those
スチャー
out
が
across
一番実は
characters.
苦手で影に入ると全部質感潰れてしまって
I'm not changing my two pretty
ま
boys,
あ
but
非常にねやっぱ開発しづらかったんですけど今回ここまで表現できるようになってます。
let me make some tweaks.
Honestly, historically, 14 has been pretty bad in terms of displaying this type of dark skin.
I'm
You
glad
enter
he
a
is
shadowy
being
area
honest.
and it all looks bad and falls apart. But with our new shaders, that will not be an issue.
この状態でも影による陰影それから綺麗にね感じられるようになってますし唇のね艶なんかもしっかり出てるかと思います。
And even with the already dark skin, you can see the effects of lighting and shadow
Right, we can see
are
the
very
difference there.
natural and look good.
They want you to be able to see your character for once.
続いてなんですがグラフィックスアップデートのさらに続き染色
Are we
箇所
taking
が
a look at some
鈍
gear
いになる
change?
というお話です。
They did talk about this last,
And now also with
last,
the graphics
last,
update, we will talk a little
last-
bit about our 2-die channels.
Yeah, you
ちょっ
wanted
と
to talk about 2 dice, and you said you
サン
talked
プル
about
いくつか持ってきましたので
today.
見ていこうかと思います。
I've brought some sample images, so let's take a look.
これがですね現
Two
状の
dies.
状態。次が
So G
まあ
versus the
今まで
one
染
die
色まあ
red.
このねナイトの専用装備だと、布の部分マントとね布の部分が染色可能でした。
So on the left we have the original, and then
You
in
mean I
the
can
middle
finally
we
stop
have
being?
the
I can finally
one-die
stop being
channel
so
die,
emo. I'm
affecting
not
the
emo
kit.
by choice. I just like the color and how it dies. I don't have
鈍い
control.
染色可
I
能
don't
に
have
なる
control
の
over
で
them how it dies.
こういったことがね可能になります。
Oh,
But
oh yeah,
now you will have
Oh,
2-die
yeah.
channels to be able to create something
oh
like
yeah,
this.
that is so
この
good.
鎧本体のカラーがね調整できるようになります。
Which allows you to color the armor as well.
続いて、こちらも見てみましょう。まあこちらがですね今オリジナルの状態。
The glam
So this
game
is
got
the
way harder.
original status of this gear.
今までの染色ですね、皮の部分。
Right, obviously this is how it already dies currently, but now
And with
with
our
2,
current
they're
dye
showing what
capabilities,
the
you can
second
change just
is.
the leather color.
まあそれ以外のね布部分っていうのは染色できなくて白に固定されてました。
However, the clothing itself would always remain white.
それが今回2箇所染色できるようになるので、
Oh, yeah.
まあこういった色の違い出せるようになっていきます。
Yeah, baby. I think that's what people honestly always wanted.
まあこれは
Was
あの
more control over what could be
なんだ
dyed.
ろうこう色変化が分かりやすくして
And
る
now
ので
one way or another you'll be able to dye the
説明とか
entire
思わないでくださいね。
So yes, I think you can see the contrast now, and you might be able to judge me for my color choices.
さあ続いても、こちらがオリジナル装備。
Here's the original for a
I like
different
this
piece of
shirt.
gear.
I still wear it on Primal, I think.
続いて
Yeah, it's primal,
こちらがね
still wears it.
今まで通り、
Right, that's how it already
布の部分ですね
dies.
布の部分染色できてました。
The
How it
vest,
looks to dye it right now, just dyeing the cloth bit.
right, you can only dye the
Yeah,
cloth
so
bit,
she
but
won't
I would assume, yep, you're gonna be able to change the vest
染色
now.
になるのでこういったカラーの変更が
All
可
of
能
a
です
sudden,
But
dye
in the
prices
future
are
is
gonna
what it will look like with
skyrocket.
2-die channels.
ただやっぱり
Because everyone's gonna want more.
皮の部分をですね
Everyone's
やっ
gonna
ぱり
want
こう
more dye.
装備のデータって細かくなっていて
Maybe I can finally unleash my
同じ
horde
可愛く見えるん
of.
ですけどこの中央の胸の部分っていうのは全く素材の違うパーツで
I
作られてい
have
る
a
の
whole
で
bunch of dye
やっぱ
sitting
り
in my
染色じゃ
retainer.
ああそこまで巻き込んでできるかっていうとちょっとそうはならないのでこういった
I have a whole
どこが
bunch of dye in my
染色で
retainer
きるよう
right
にな
now.
るのかっていうのはすいませんうちの
Might be time to
キャラクターチー
finally
ムの
bust it out.
センスを信じてやってください。
It's more control over
So
what
the
you can
reason
dye.
the entire leather is not dyed is actually because the middle piece is a different material system-wise than the rest of it. And this is a limitation that we will still have when creating these new gears. with the 2 die channels.
We still
So
have
you'll just have to sort of
limitations,
trust in the
tragic, but
aesthetic
that's
sense of our
understandable.
design
This is
team to make sure
this is
that
a
the right
vast
parts are
improvement.
being dyed.
まあ、全てのね細かい部位にやっぱり対応できているわけではないので、まあ、できる限りですね皆さんがおしゃれしやすく同一素材の面積が多いところをとにかくちゃんと染色できるように今
It's
全
more
ての装
control
備
over what you
に
can
手を入
dye.
れてますので、
But you
少々お待
can't
ちください
obviously have full control. That's just not possible. Clap, clap, clap.
But even though we can't promise that you will be able to dye every single bit, we are doing our best to make sure that we are giving you the best options
It is as much as
possible to
as much as
customize your gear
feasibly
as much as
possible with a
possible
13-year-old
and,
kid.
with the greatest amount of surface area being dyed. So we
Okay,
are
so the
working
Glam
hard on
game
it,
got
and
100
we
times
thank you
harder
for
for
your
everyone.
patience.
Have fun, y'all.
グラフィッ
Who
ク
am I
スアップ
kidding?
デー
I'm
トの
honestly, I'm
報告
probably gonna have to change
ファンフェ
glams
スでは
too,
ね
and I'm not even
ここまで
that much
な
of
ん
a
ですが、
glam
今後
person.
これらの要素はですね黄金のレガシー発売までの間に、プロデュースされたライブなどをやって実際実機でねこう光を当てて動かしたりしながらまたお伝えしていこうと思いますのでぜひ楽しみにお待ちください。
Oh man. What did he just say?
That is all we have to share about the graphics updates for today, but I will be giving ongoing updates up to the release of Dawn Trail in PLLs and such, so please keep an eye out for that.
すいませんちょっと水もらえないですか。
Can I get some water, please?
今
Oh,
気づい
he's-
た用意されてない。
If she piece,
ありがとうございます。
I mean, I've been drinking my water here.
さすがに口。
I've been drinking my water here. He's talking a lot. I hope Kate. I
Unfortunately,
think
if you
Kate has
stand up here
water.
for this long, your throat will get dry.
That's a lot of talking. Yoshipi agua.
うまい。
Amazing.
Agua, it's really nice.
よいしょ。さあでは続いて、各種お知らせに入っていこうかと思います。
All right,
Additional
so
updates.
let's move on to some more additional updates.
Show female Hrothgar, you coward.
7.0 黄金のレガシー発売までの間に、行われることを
Show us in
ご紹介していきます
game.
These updates will pertain to the time period before Dawn Trail's release.
Okay, so obviously,
さあまず
is he
動作環境
saving
の
female
変更が
Hrothgar
グラフィックス
for?
アップデートによって行われます。
So we will be
Is
having,
he saving
updated
female
system
Hrothgar
requirements.
for the live
す
letter
でにねお知ら
before
せ
Dawn
さ
Trail?
せていただいてますがぜひご確認の上ですね準備の方よろしくお願いします。
Wow.
We have announced these previously, but if you have not yet taken a look at them,
Get them
please
parts,
do and
PC
make
players.
sure that your
Honestly,
system,
PC
is
parts
up
still
to
look like a
spec.
bunch of hubbub.
PC 環境でプレイされてる方でやべえまだ準備できてないっていう方
Anyone playing on PC who just realized that they had not yet updated how they needed to?
あら結構いらっしゃいますねまだ
Me
結
who
構いらっ
plays
しゃい
on
ます
PS5,
あまだ
sipping
結
my
構いらっしゃい
water.
ますね
Hee
向こうもだなるほど結構いらっしゃいますねこの
Guys, when the benchmark trailer, when the benchmark releases, I promise to run my PC through it. It won't run very well, but I promise to continue the 3x factor tradition of lighting my PC on fire with the benchmark.
まだですね
I promise.
グラフィックスアップデートに備えていらっしゃらない方はですねぜひ協賛ブースの方にお立ち寄りいただいてですね PC の買い替えなどデバイスの買い替えなどご
PC parts,
検討いただけると大変嬉しく思います
Fortunately, we've partnered with several PC and device makers today, and they have a special booth set up so you can look at
Oh, the
equipment.
people that they're partnered with,
if
so you
you're
can
not
kind of get
yet
the gist of.
updated, maybe take a look over there.
Actually,
and,
that is
consider what
pro
upgrades you
marketing
need.
move. Pro marketing move right there.
では続いて
Pro marketing
まあすで
moves.
にお知らせ何度もしていますが
Obviously, previously we expanded our free
拡大して
trial.
おります
As we mentioned previously, we have also expanded the free trial.
Please play the free
すでに
trial
パ
because
ッ
it's
チ
storm
6.5から
blood.
実施されてますがフリートライアルの範囲が 4.0、4.x シリーズへと拡大しています
We have expanded the free trial through 4.x.
まだですね14の世界に飛び込ん
Well,
で
it
い
was
らっしゃらない
already- it was
お友達
already
とかね
included
ご家族とか興味持ってるよみたいな方を、見つけた時にはですねぜひフリートライアルから若葉をこうバッて植え付けて、参加させていただけると嬉しいです
So if you have any friends or family, or you just run into
I wish I
someone
could
who's like,
convert
was
more people
considering
to this
playing,
game. I
please
think I've
voice this
converted
upon
everyone
them
I
as much
know,
as you
though,
can.
that can willingly
続
play.
いて XBOX いよいよ
Obviously, let's talk a bit about Xbox. So, open beta will begin in February.
開始
Okay.
いたします
As far as Xbox goes, we will be beginning the open beta test.
I
in
assume
February.
they'll have
こ
that
ちらはで
test
す
or
ね、
they
2月
nail down later.
21日頃、ちょっとまだ
Welcome to the
その
five
前後
Xbox
数
players
日
who
ずれる
join
可
us
能性がある
because
んで
we
すけど、
damn
2
well know
月
that there are not
21
going
日
to be that
頃、
many of you.
オープンベータを開始させていただこうと思ってます。
Our current plan is to begin the open beta around the 21st. Plans could still change a few days in either direction, but that's what we're aiming for.
ぜひですね、
21st, cool.
Xbox ユーザーの皆さん、プレイの上でですね、この OBT から新たな冒険 7.0 備えるためにもね、冒険スタートしていただけると嬉しいです。
I really hope that a lot of Xbox players will get started right from beta and join us.
Welcome to the five players.
Xbox ゲーマーの皆さんとですね、光の選手としてエオールゼアでお会いできるのを楽しみにしております。
And I look forward to meeting a lot of Xbox players as Warriors of Light in game.
I welcome the five
そして
players that will actually
続いて
join
は
us. Yay,
こちら
baby, there's
新
our
たなる
Final
クロ
Fantasy
スオーバー
16
クエスト
custom
ファイナル
movie.
ファンタジー16、の旅路、
Give us the date.
順調
That
にですね
word.
もうマスターアップしております。
And we are
He got
continuing our
DCP's
development
permission
of
reminder.
this new crossover with FF16.
こちらリリース4月
Early
上旬
April.
公開予定とさせてい
It's
た
a
だきます。
birthday present for me.
So this will be released in early April.
Hooray, it's a birthday present.
まあ 7.0 への期待感がガーッと
If
上が
I
っていく
had $1 for every
こ
time a
の
patch
ちょっ
or
と前ぐらいに
14 updated in April, I'd actually have like $5 at this point.
欧州ファンフェスティバルでねお伝えした通り多数の報酬ご用意しております。
So we are planning to release this just before the hype peaks for Dawn Trail. And as we've mentioned previously, we do have quite a nice variety of rewards for those who complete it.
またファイナルファンタジー16はですね先日 DLC 第1弾も、リリースしてですねその世界さらに拡大中です。
And also we have released our first DLC for 16. You might be.
Oh yeah, promote 16.
ファイナルファンタジー14
I kind of class him as a
7.0 を
banger.
待つ間にファイナルファンタジー16の
Play
プレイも
16, everyone.
ぜひよろしくお願いしますと、ファイナルファンタジー16プロデューサーの吉田さんから、伝言を
He
預かっており
definitely
ま
just made
す。
his Yoshi joke, didn't he? The
And
producer,
I happen
man.
to have a message from the producer of FF16, someone named Mr. Yoshida.
Of course,
who
there
says
he.
that, while you're waiting for Dawn Trail, you should give 16 a try.
すでにプレイしてくださった皆さんも DLC 含めよろしくお願いしますとくれぐれも伝えてくれと申し使っております。
Play FF16.
And also to those of you who are already playing 16, please
I
check out the
platinum.
DLC, and thank you very much.
I platinumed.
さあなんとかぴったり予定通りに基調講演終われた気がするので、さあファンフェス始めましょうか。
We're ending right on time. おい、待て待て、吉田さん。何か忘れてませんか？
忘れてる？何か
What are they discussing now?
Am I forgetting something?
ロス
Yeah, you are forgetting something.
ロス
Something Froth
ロスがある。あ
Rothgar?
ウクラマトの
Ukramoto, yes.
ああ
Yes.
そうだった
Show
そう
us the female hat. I think they've done that every
Yes, I
time.
totally thought Wukumat was the Mikote.
ご覧いただきましょう。どうぞ。
Let's look.
There we go. There we go. A look at the female Hrothgar. They save it for the very end, like the teasers they are. They're tall. Oh, baby. I love it. I love it. I'm not going to play this personally, but I love it. Original concept here. Unlike with Vieira, this was truly something they had free range with. Music. Hey, beautiful. So can I have the OST early? Cool!
大変お待たせいたしま
The
した。
Hrothgar
黄金のレガシーでは残る最後の種族であるロスガルの女性をプレイヤーキャラクターとして実
Original
装さ
idea
せ
though.
て
I'm
いた
glad
だ
that
きます。
they've really done that. It
Thank
still
you.
looks
After
like.
a long wait, we will finally be implementing the last race, female Hrothgar.
さまざまなね、
Did you
デ
catch
ザ
what
イ
he
ン
said
候補
there?
の
He
中
said
から
last
できる
race. Yes,
限り
guys, because this
まあ
is
スト
way
レー
too
ト
hard
な
as it
解
is.
釈というのを心がけて
They kind of had to shoehorn in Vera and
種族
Hrothgar.
として今回デザインして
It
きま
just
した。
doesn't work lore-wise
We did our
anymore.
best to straightforwardly make these as sleek and strong looking as
Buff ladies!
こちら設定ですが、まあ、イルサバードに由来する種族となっており、ロスガルね、もともとイルサバード大陸に出自を持ってます。
As you know, what we have for the Hrothgar currently is that they hail from Ilsabard.
比較的ね、出生率が、まあ、設定もう出ているので、これまでもお伝えしてきたんですが、女性の出生比率が少ない種族ですが、
So, is this like opposite of Milvira? Of Milvira, they kind of hide,
So
they
you will
also
be
kind of
aware of
hide?
this from the setting we have in game already, but female Hrothgar are typically rare, but they do have surpassing leadership qualities.
今回の物語に登場するトラル大陸ではですね、ヤクテル樹海が今回本拠地のような形で登場してきます。
Okay.
As far as Tural goes, they have a
They have a tribe of their
home
own.
in Yaktel.
That's why they're there.
彼女
They have a
と
tribe
の
of
出
their
会い
own.
というのにもぜひご期待ください。
So please look forward to meeting them.
Oh man.
もちろんね、プレイヤーの皆さんがキャラクターとしてご自身のね、キャラクターとして選択可能になります。
And of course, you will be able to play as them as well.
Of course. We will be able to
種族
play
の
as
追
them.
加は大変なので、最後にしたいと
Buff cat lady.
私常々
Buff
この
big cat.
言ってまいりました。
I think it's cool that our three tall races are all women.
And I have continually said throughout these 10 years that this will be the last one.
I think we're seriously at the last one, though, guys.
最後にしたいと考えておりますが、どうなるかは
It's too hard to make these work.
And I'd like to say this will be the last one, but perhaps I can't. It depends on you.
Oh god, no.
はい、
Alright, Yoshimi, so for my next race, I want to be a crab.
新キャラクターウクラマともロスガル女性です。ぜひですね、ウクラマと
Yoshimi and me share one thing in common, doing the one thing we said we won't do anymore.
Of course, our Wuklamat that we introduced earlier is also a female Hrothgar, and she is really a lovely character. So look forward to meeting her.
I look forward to meeting her. I will finally stop
これで
pulling her
よう
lady
やく
legs.
忘れ物も皆さんにお伝えしましたので、基調講演も終わりにしていこうと思います。
Okay, and now with that, we are finally done with the keynote.
では最後こちらを紹介して
Now we
締
can
めに
watch
し
the
たいと
opening
思い
just
ま
for
す。
funsies.
But at the very end, I would like to show you one more quick thing.
Ooh, I like quick things. Oh, it's the poster! The poster! BRB, making that my phone background right here, right now. Please look forward to it.
基調講演締めたいと思います。
So
Aaron
this
Dill's
is
gone the
our
farthest. My
introduction
god, this man is
We
really
will
going
end with the
places.
keynote.
That's the
Thank
poster.
you.
というわけで黄金のレガシー
Kyle's on the poster this time.
2024年に出します。発売となります。
We will, I assure you, release on trail in 2024.
発売日コレクターズエディション予約
Kyle's there. Kyle's on the poster.
次の機会に大きくまた皆さんにアナウンスさせていただきます。もう少しだけお待ちくだ
I
さ
saw
い。
that. Please look forward to it in
And
the
we will
corner.
get the information on when the pre-order date is, as well as all of the collectors' information and special bonuses as soon as we can.
こちら
I'm
の
not
後ね
pre-ordering the collector edition. I'm too
見たこと
poor.
ないキャラクターがい
I've
た
already.
りもするんですが、
Yeah, I
ぜひ
already.
そのあたりをね
I could see
ちょ
the
っと
please
想
look
像して
forward to it in the
ワクワクしてい
corner.
ただけると嬉しいです。
There are several characters you won't have met before in this art, so maybe think about what kind of people they will turn out to be and get hype.
さあではケイトさん通訳ありがとうございました。
ありがとうございました。
Thank you, Kate.
Bye, Kate. Well, now I get to
で
process
は
my
こ
life.
のままファンフェスティバルオープニングに移ってまいりたいと思います。まずはこの方々お呼びしたいと思います。 株式会社スクエアエニックス代表取締役社長桐生隆、そしてファイナルファンタジーシリーズブランドマネージャーの北瀬義則です。どうぞ。
Now we get to watch the opening. I'm gonna watch the opening just because it's after this perfect time to stop talking. But look, it's the CEO man that we don't like anymore. I think. Is it the CEO that we no longer like? Or is it not?
ありがとうございます。では晴れの日本ファンフェスということで東京ドームの中央から皆さんにぜひご挨拶お願いします。
You suck. If you're...
はい、改めまして、東京ドームに、本日
I
足
don't
を
like you
運ん
anymore,
でくださった皆さん、
You and your
そし
stupid
て
AI.
配信を、ご覧の皆さん、ファイナルファンタジー14ファンフェスティバルにお越しいただき本当にありがとうございます。すいません、
The crowd is not.
いろいろ
The crowd
今日もですね
knows. The
話を
crowd
考えてきたん
knows.
です
He's a...
けれども、ピクトマンサーのですね
He's a traitorous
発表を聞いてし
bastard.
まってですね、頭の中が今ちょっと真っ白になってまして、ちょっと皆さんに助けていただければと思うんですけれども、
He's a he was supposed to be on this, but he wants to use AI. No one likes
黒
that.
魔導士で普段やってるんですけ
You
れども、
shot
ピクトマンサー
yourself
ですね、
before.
私やってみようと思うんですけれども、さっきピクトマンサー手を挙げられ
You
た方
can
で
give
ですね、
14 the biggest budget you want. I do not like this man
ぜひ
anymore.
拍手をお願いします。ありがとうございます。バイパーの方で一緒に戦っている時にですね、私が栄唱している間助けてくださる方、拍手をお願いします。そしてですね、全部のジョブをやってらっしゃる方で、私が床ペロしている時にです
Can I punch
ね、
him?
助けてください。拍手お願いします。
助けられてばっかりや。
Can I punch
すい
him?
ません、こんな感じでですね、普段ここにいる
Can I punch
岸
him?
田さん、吉田さんにもですね、
Can I give him a real-
本
Can I
当に
punch him?
私も一人の光の選手として
Xenoblade 3
楽
anyone?
しませてもらっています。で、そうしたですね、この皆さんとのつながり、絆というと
That
ころで
was
です
what?
ね、
2 hours
本当
without
に
a
これから
Xenoblade
先も
reference? Sorry,
皆
guys.
さん
Slipped
と一
out.
緒に元気な思いを届けていきたいというふうに思いますので、
Guys,
これ
they
から
made
先も
it
どうぞ
so
よろしくお
long
願いし
without
ます。
making a Xenoblade joke.
ありがとうございます。
People are only clapping because they
ファン
have
の皆さんに
to.
よろしくお願いします。
はい、皆さんこんにちは。
I don't know who
お越し
this
いただき
guy
あり
is.
がとうございま
Sorry.
す。まあ
We're just gonna watch because we're
ブ
polite
ランドマ
and
ネージャーということで
midstream.
紹介されたんですけども、まあ
We're gonna go to the break because we're polite.
思
We're
ってると思うん
polite
ですけど
gamers.
ファイナルファンタジーってね、いろいろなタイトル、例えばシアトリズムだったり、ピクセルリマスターだったり、セブンリメイクだったり、そして16や14などいろいろなタイトルがある中で、そのタイトルのそれぞれの責任者たちがまあ定期的に集まって会議をするんですね。各タイトルの情報共有であったり、もしくはファイナルファンタジー全体の決め事だったりをその会議で決めるんですけども、まさにさっきのピクトマンサーのドイツ語の名称とかもそういう場で話し合われるんですけど、僕なんかはね、どっちかというと雑なので、
It really is because thinking Kiryu is putting AI and he's shooting us. We make money and then Square Enix throws it away.
几帳面なのでパワポを用意して。
And then we go, wow, where'd the money go? And then we go,
これ
you
これ
threw it away.
変えたんですけどみたいな感じで承認みたいな感じのプロセスを経たりするんですよね。なので、この人はね、こう見えても、いやこう見えてもって言っていけないね。
本音出てます。
こう見えてもそういうね、会社人としての段取りっていうのは非常にきっちりとして仕事をする人なので、皆さんね、14ね、10年ここまでやってきて、皆さんね、ここ14を信頼して10年来たと思うんですけども、こうきっちり仕事しますので、今後の10年も信頼してついていっていただいて大丈夫だと思いますので、皆さんよろしくお願いします。
ありがとうございます。いやー、しかしお二人どうですか、この東京ドームのど真ん中に立つっていう。
I don't honestly know what they're saying, but I'm just watching because I don't want to. We're being polite.
本当にですね、見渡す
We're being polite, you guys. It will only be like another 10 minutes before they take a break in it. The Tokyo Dome looks really nice.
はい。
It's a really open space.
いやね、
Why couldn't you give us that cool of a venue for Vegas? The Vegas venue wasn't good.
中学生の頃は野球部で、
I get it. It's closer to home. It's easier to maintain
まさか
Japan.
野球の選手じゃなくてゲームの制作者
It's closer to home. It is way easier for them to set up JP FanFest.
僕も 実は中学まで野球やってたので、やっぱどうしてもキャッチボールが
I expect some degree of change next time we do FanFest in NA because NA FanFest was kind of bad.
はい、昨日はね、グンさんとソケンと僕キャッチボールしてたんで大変楽しかったです。
この景色はすごいですね、やっぱね。
はい。まあでも本当にね、皆さんのおかげでお二人のね、いつもすごい強力なご支援もあって、
Can I punch him?
ファイナルファンタジー14こんなところでね、皆さんに集まっていただいていろいろとできるんですが、
I want to punch him.
ですね、もう一個
Like when I want to punch Jeff Healy.
いただきたいものがあります。
I want to punch him, and I think he's aware that he's not liked anymore. I think he's aware he's not liked. Have we hit 30,000? 3 million? I don't actually remember. How many 30 million? How?
ありがとうございます。
I think there's a difference in
ですね。
numbers.
全世界累計冒険者数が3000万人を突破させていただきました。
Actually,
前社長がですね、
3,000.
放送とかで軽々しく
I don't speak Japanese.
3500とかさってば
I think that's supposed to say 30 million.
とりあえず
We were close to 30. Yeah, that is 30 million players. That is 30 million
フリー
players.
だって分かってますかね。結構見てくださってますね。ありがとうございます。本当にですね。
We were close. We were always towing the line. We were always getting closer. There are 30 million warriors of light. That is very impressive, actually. For an MMO, that is actually really impressive. So, clap, clap.
東京ドーム600個分なんですよね。あ、いや、一度これ言ってみたかった。東京ドーム何個分
We shall be the warrior of light.
これ言えるなと思って、この。
I will be in charge.
いや、素晴らしいと思います。
いや、ありがとうございます。じゃあ、社長から新社長にもこんなの通過点でしょみたいなことを言われたので、引き続きライフワークとしてですね、この数字別に果てを作らず、世界中一人でも多くの方にプレイしていただけるようにね、数字に
30 million. That's really good.
たくさんの方が楽しく遊んでいただけるのが一番だと思うので、これからも頑張っていこうと思います。
Obviously, we think, because that's a lot of players.
さあ、では、このままオープニングを続けていこうと思いますので、
Alright, let's get this opening underway. Who we all got there
た
today?
くさんの開発チーム、運営チーム参加してくれてるので呼びたいと
I
思い
want
ま
to
す。
punch
皆さん
Kiryu.
どうぞ。
Gosh darn it. I'm gonna go there right now. I mean, giving time, I actually might make. I would theoretically make it in time. Kate comes back out. Kate left for like 5 minutes. Wild Kate returns.
多いね、今回さすが。
The team is back, baby.
はい、それでは、ここから進行を担当させていき
Look at all those developers. They're wearing jerseys intentionally, by the way. When it's new merch, too, they're intentionally wearing them. Soken tweeted that they were all making the choice to they were intentionally wearing Warrior of Light, Warrior of Darkness jerseys for Fanfest.
簡単にご挨拶いただきたいと思います。では向こう端から、小田切さんお願いします。
はい。お久しぶりです。UI 周り
I mean, I'm pretty sure the jersey is ridiculous amount of money, so I'm bored.
7.0 は UI 班はレベル100の3桁対応で知ってます。はい、今日この後ステージもあるので一緒に楽しんでいければと思います。よろしくお願いします。
ありがとうございます。では続いて新田さんお願いします。
はい、皆さんお久しぶりです。リードレベルデザイナーの高橋新です。先ほど基調講演でたくさん新しい情報出たと思いますが、まだまだお見せできてない、要素いっぱいありますので、それは夏までお楽しみにしつつこの2日間はこのファンフェスティバルどうぞ楽しんでいってください。よろしくお願いします。
お願いします。では続いて高梨さんお願いします。
はい、リードバックグラウンドアーティストの高梨です。ようやく今日新エリアいくつか紹介できてすごいホッとしてます。皆さんに本当は感謝しかありません。ありがとうございます。それじゃあ
Pretty sure that they're saying hi.
楽しんでください。
Let's have fun.
よろしくお願いします。
ありがとうございます。
We're here to get panels and
市田さん
stuff.
お願いします。
はい、リードアーティストの市田です。自分も今日
I do like that they made the decision to wear jerseys.
映像をね、なんとか今日届けられて、とりあえずほっとしているところです。ぜひね、今日自分も一日この会場にいますので、皆さんの感想等を聞かせていただけたらと思います。よろしくお願いします。
よろしくお願いします。続いて中川さんお願いします。
はい、リードバトルコンテンツデザイナーの中川です。
Except for this guy, he's too cool for the jersey.
ちょっとこの
Oh, it's intentional.
映るかな。
Pandemonium T-shirt.
パンデモニウムです。
He's wearing a Panda T-shirt, literally.
今 7.0 の
Pandemonium T-shirt reel.
絶賛開発中ですので、そちらの開発の
Pandemonium shirt can't hurt you. It is real Pandemonium shirt.
2日間楽しんでいこうと思います。よろしくお願いします。
よろしくお願いします。では続いて林さんお願いします。
皆さん明けましておめでとうございます。
Do you think everyone like runs away from him because they see Pandemonium T-shirt?
若干野球部感が強いですが、リードアイテムデザイナーの林です。今年は辰年ですので、バハムートのように力強く、エスティニアンのようにクールにやっていきたいと思います。2日間よろしくお願いします。
よろしくお願いします。では続いて塩田さんお願いします。
はい、皆さんはじめまして、プログラマーをやっております塩田と申します。よろしくお願いします。
I'm going to watch the panels after they happen. I'm just not staying up to 2 a.m. to watch
自己紹介とかさせていただくと思うので、また
because there are some really they are technically they're doing like a mega dev panel.
そうですね。
I am not staying up to 3 a.m. to watch it live.
非常に大変ですが、頑張っています。はい、今日はよろしくお願いします。
よろしくお願いします。では続いて小田さんお願いします。
はい、シニアストーリーデザイナーの小田と申します。世界設定本の第3弾が、最近発売になったんですが、皆様お買い求めはいただけたでしょうか。たくさんの拍手ありがとうございます。なんか物販でも売ってるらしいと聞いたので、まだの方はぜひこの機会にお買い求めいただければと思います。この2日間、どうぞよろしくお願いします。
よろしくお願いします。では次は改めましてケイトさんお願いします。
はい、改めて
Carry us, Kate. You're carrying us, literally. Carry us.
そうですね。私いつも
Carry the team.
海外ファンの間に立って、一生懸命各側の思いを伝えるように頑張ってますが、だからこそこの日本のフォンフェスでは直接
I hope Kate gets a raise. I mean, obviously, I'm pretty sure she loves her job. I mean, I would love her job.
自分の思いを伝えること
I hope she gets a long break after, like he said, this the reason there's kind of a week-long delay between this and the actual patch is because it's too much at once.
では総研さんお願いします。
It's the man, the myth, the legend, Soken.
14でサウンドなどを作ってますソケンと申
I
し
hope
ま
he's
す。
having
皆
a fun
様
time.
明けましておめでとうございます。
Can I have the Don Trail OST? Pengu, you've only heard like 3 mock-ups from the OST. I don't care. I need it anyway.
いかがでしたか。
Soken deserves everything in this world. I swear.
イヤホンして聞いてください。
He deserves everything and everything. He deserves everything.
そして今日 Day1 最後ピアノコンサートがあります。来る人。よし。そして Day2 明日プライマルズのコンサートあります。来る人。
Primals。
いいねいいね。昨日しっかり音も仕上げてええ感じになってるんでみんな楽しめるようになってますんでぜひ楽しんでってください。よろしくお願いします。
ありがとうございます。こういうメンバーで、他にも実はいっぱいいるんですけどお送りしますのでよろしくお願いいたします。それでは皆さんと一緒に本日のプログラムこの後のプログラムを確認したいと思います。画面お願いします。 はい、この後すぐですね。
Right.
13時から
Then we get to the panels. Like I said, I am not wicked. I'm not. Well, actually, let's think it.
普段はね、
No, that's so
フィードバック
what?
をいただく側なんですけど、
That's at midnight. That's at 10. That's there's like a brief intermission. I might be able to watch some of it. I'll be able to watch at least some of it. I think. The thing is, it's only in Japanese because this is a Japanese
クリ
based.
スタル通信プレゼンツクイズ私たち
This is obviously a Japanese based film thing. I am not saying for the entire thing, of course, because I value my sleep.
放
Oh,
送ご覧の皆さんを中心にですね、会場いろんなステージ以外にも見る場所がありますので、そのところ現場レポートを行おうという時間でございます。
これ配信でもこのクイズ、配信見てる皆さんでもクイズ参加できる。
はい、皆さんご参加できますので、
まあぜひぜひご参加ください。配信の皆さん。
なかなか面白いクイズになっておりますので、ご期待ください。そしてその後です。どうぞ。出ました。ガレリア
of course, we had the final Crystal Conflict.
リージョンチャンピオンシップ2023ということで、いよいよ日本でも CCRC チャンピオンが決まろうとしております。
おお、白熱の4チームなので、今回私がビシッと解説をこのリージョンチャンピオンシップ務めさせていただきますので、クリスタルコンフリクトよく知ってる方も、プレッシャーのないよっていう方にも、
I like Final
その
Fantasy
熱気とか
XIV.
戦術とか分かりやすくお伝えしてまいろうと思いますので、ぜひご注目ください。
よろしくお願いします。そして本日の締めくくりはこちらです。はい、先ほど曽根さんからもありましたスペシャルライブ、今日はピアノです。曽根さん、見どころは？
やっぱりね、恵子さんのこの指の運指とね、それからお衣装がなんかとんでもないことになってたんで、
本当に、それは楽しみですね。
楽しみですね。
はい、ということで、今日夜いっぱいまで、見どころたくさんでございますので、どうぞご期待ください。
Timetable, of course, for our time to tweet.
ではここで吉田さんからファンフェスの開会宣言をお願いしたいと思います。よろしくお願いします。
改めまして、ファイナルファンタジー14、本当に久しぶりに物理開催としてファンフェスティバル、ここへ帰ってくることができました。そして本当にこんなね素晴らしい場所でファンフェスティバル、やらせていただけるのも、本当に配信の向こうにいる非課線の皆さんももちろん、そして会場にお集まりの皆さんの本当におかげです。ありがとうございます。じゃあ2日間目いっぱい楽しんでいきましょう。ファンフェス開幕です。
Clap, clap, applause, cheers, woo! Go team!
それでは桐生社長、北瀬さん、開発メンバ
Yeah,
ー
team,
の皆
let's
さん、あ
go,
りがとうございました。
baby.
どうぞご講談ください。吉田さん、もう少々お付き合いく
I
ださ
hope
い。
Kate drinks a lot of water.
はい。ではここからですね、会場の皆様向けにもうちょっといくつかご連絡事項ありますので、もう少々お付き合いください。はい。ということで、いくつかご連絡事項があります。まず最初はこちらです。画面お願いします。先行移動のお知らせ。そうですね。まずこの会場、今回非常に混雑してます。もう分かっている方もいらっしゃると思いますが、混雑します。何にせよいちいちこうコンコースに出なきゃいけないので、
That might just be straight up later. I mean, they could toss it into a side menu update. It's obviously not a major
決してスプリ
trial.
ントすることなくですね、落ち着いて時間に余裕を持って動いていただ
So
きたい
10
と思いま
days
す
till
ので、よろしくお願いいたしま
6.55
す。で、そんな中、先行移動なんですが、
I'm down with
もう
that.
移動
I
し
can-
ていただきたい方
I can
方がいら
dive
っしゃいま
with
す。画面お願いします。はい、まずバトルチャレンジのアスラ透滅戦の集合時間12時40分の方、それから集合時間13時05分の予約をしている方は、画面に表示されている集合場所に向けての移動を開始してください。早めの移動をよろしくお願いいたします。はい、そして続いてどうぞ。はい、よけろタイタン透滅戦です。こちらの集合
What is he
時間
going on
12
about
時
now?
40分から13時05分までの予約をしている方、こちらも、集合場所、よけろはライト側になりますね、集合場所がありますので、そちらでのご移動を開始してください。よろしくお願いいたします。そしてもう一つ、はい、ファイナルファンタジー 14TTRPG プチ体験会、こちらの集合時間12時50分の予約をお持ちの方、こちらは早めにご移動をよろしくお願いいたします。はい、こちらちょっとね、出口1回出ていただいて入るとこ違いますので、入り口よく動線よくご確認いただいて、ご移動の方よろしくお願いいたします。はい、ということでまずは先行移動のお願いでした。続いていくつかご案内あります。 飲食店舗とお手洗いです。これらはそれぞれ各コンコースにありますね。こちら裏側、席から後ろの通路に出たところにあります。で、時間帯によっては非常に混雑する場合が予想されますので、こちらも時間に余裕を持ってご利用お願いいたします。で、ドームの中だけでなく、ドームの外周であるとか、東京ドームシティ内にも、いろんな飲食施設であるとか、お手洗いとかございますので、そちらももちろんご利用可能ですので、合わせてのご利用ご検討ください。よろしくお願いします。はい、ではもう一つお願いがあります。次、喫煙ですね。すいません。喫煙については、東京ドーム、この建物、ドームの中は、全面禁煙となっております。ドームの外に出ると、所定の喫煙場所がありますので、そちらをご利用するようお願いいたします。はい、続いて、今日いろんなプログラム、今日明日とありますけれども、撮影禁止のステージがございます。で、今日明日の中ではこちらですね、スペシャルライブのピアノ、それから明日の直樹の部屋、声優さんと振り返る名シーン、そしてスペシャルライブバンドプライマルズ、あとそれからサブステージであります麻雀大会2024の今日1日目に関しては撮影禁止とさせていただいておりますので、どうぞ皆さんご協力よろしくお願いいたします。逆にここに書かれていないステージに関しては好きなだけ撮っていただいて構いませんので。
逆に言うとここに書かれてないステージなんか開発のおじさんしかいないからさ、そんなん別に写真撮らんで
まあ記念にね、来たぞ私は見たぞの記念に撮っていただければと思いますので、よろしくお願いいたします。はい、では続いてのお願い事です。どうぞ。はい、各種営業時間と混雑時についてです。で、あらかじめご案内している各アクティビティやグッズ販売、飲食店など営業時間ございますが、混雑状況に応じて営業時間が変更になる場合がありますのでご注意ください。で、場合により1回これ以上並べませんとお断りしなきゃいけない場合とか、営業が一時的に中断される場合もありますので、あらかじめご了承いただければと思いますので、よろしくお願いいたします。はい、そして続いて。
What we're saying, but I'm just waiting for the break. I'm being patient.
今日一日会期中、開発メンバーが
I'm being a respectful
場内をうろうろ視察したり歩いて回ったり様子見たりとかしている場合が随所にあると思いますが、今回のファンフェス2日間通して大変申し訳ありませんが、立ち止まって一緒にツーショットで写真撮ってくださいとかサインしてくださいとか、とにかく立ち止まって何かをするということに大変申し訳ないんですけれども、応じることができません。止まってしまうとですね、混雑が大変なことになってしまうものですから、この点だけどうぞご了承ください。ただその代わり写真に関してなんですけど、勝手に撮っていただく分には全然構いませんし、いちいちですね、撮っていいですかって聞く時間ももったいないので、どんどん撮ってください。で、SNS に掲載していただくのも構いませんので、開発スタッフだけですよ。他の外部のゲストの方はそうではないですが、開発運営スタッフに関してはどうぞご自由にやってください。
いらんってまあいいんだけど、素材にしていただくのは別に全然いいんで。
だからせっかくなんでちょっと半面になってるやつとかはちょっとやめていただいて
そうね、悪意のある変顔はあげないでほしい。
いい感じに撮れたやつをぜひね、記念にアップロードしていただければと思いますので、よろしくお願いいたします。
もしかしたらね、タイミングではね、たまたま外でチラッとあったからシュシュってサイン書いちゃったみたいなのはあるかもしれないんで、
かもしれません。
なんか誰かサインがもらったって人もがいたとしてもね、なんか禁止なのにみたいな感じにはちょっと、とにかく立ち止まって動線塞いじゃうのが良くないっていうことなので、なんとなくね、うまくニュアンス伝わってくれるといいなと。
よろしくお願いいたします。
はい、よろしくお願いします。
はい、そして次のお知らせです。サブステージ、今日はサブステージが
What are you listening to talking about?
あっち。
I know there's going to be a break in the stream, and I'm just waiting for it because they've done like the last several. I'm just waiting for the break because I'm being respectful.
特設ステージがございます。ね、手振ってると言いますね。あそこでですね、今日は
I think they're honestly just telling people where to go.
麻雀放送、ね、
Oh, Mahjong! I heard Mahjong!
ここ数年やってますけれども、今回たまたまファンファスが重なりましたので、
They are streaming Mahjong!
じゃあ一緒にやっちゃおうということで、サブ放送として麻雀放送、今日明日2日間通して行われますので、
もう山田プロに聞いたんですけど、プロでさえ東京ドームで麻雀を打った人は誰もいないって言ってたので
まさか
ワールドファーストですよ。もう
やりました。
参加したかったんだけどさ、
残念ながら。はい、なので吉田さん見守る係ということでよろしくお願いいたします。 はい、こちらの外野側、外野席の方交流エリアになっておりますので、どなたでも行くことできますから、1階席の皆さんは外野席の方までプーッと行っていただければですね、間近で見ることもできますので、
なるほど、やじる
そうですね、やじはほどほどにしていただいて、
そのキリはねえわみたいな。
はい、でサブ放送の方はニコニコ生放送の方で配信もしておりますので、どうぞ合わせてご覧ください。はい、そしてここからは協賛企業のご紹介をさせていただきたいと思います。今回のファンフェスティバル、多数の協賛企業の皆様にご協力いただいておりますので、これから順にご紹介させていただきますので、よろしくお願いいたします。はい、それでは最初の企業です。吉田さん、よろしくお願いします。はい、
ROG。
Are we
ゲーミング PC やデバイスが
Are we escaping? Are we talking about our I'm trying to wait for the break.
ROG ブースでは
I'm trying to wait for the break.
モデルの ROG Flow Z13 や PC コントローラー ROG ライキリプロなどを展示しております。来場者キャンペーンも
I just wasn't counting on them talking so much.
ぜひ協賛ブース足をお運びください。
Catch me being surprised by how much they can speak.
続いてはエイリアンウェアです。こんにちは、エイリアンウェアです。エイリアンウェアブースでの私有化記念撮影と SNS 投稿でエイリアンウェアグッズゲットのチャンス、さらに両方体験で限定エイリアンウェアベアが抽選で当たるかも。エイリアンウェアブースは協賛エリアの2番、私有エリアから進んで左手真ん中側です。ご来場お待ちしています。
続いて
Are they seriously going to go through each of the
Okay,
I'm trying to be patient, but like
コラボ PC エルザ・ガルダディファイナルファンタジー14エディションを展示しております。側面に大きく印刷されたハイデリン・ゾディアークのイラストやフロントパネル、ファンの LED カラーなど細部までこだわったプレミアムモデルです。こちらですね、私も徹底監修させていただいたコラボ PC ですので、ぜひね現物も見つつ購入等々ご検討ください。
では続いてインテルです。インテルブースでは自分好みの PC を作るカスタム PC 専用の相談所を設けており、こちらではインテル PC マイスターが PC の組み立てを指南し、皆さんのパソコンに関するお困りやお悩みを素早く解決いたします。またカスタム PC の展示コーナーや募集豪華 FF14 グッズがその場で当たるガチャガチャコーナーも実施中となっております。ぜひお立ち寄りください。
I'm trying to be respectful, but if they're gonna talk in Japanese for each of the things, I kinda just wanna not
IO データではバトルチャレンジで使用した
deal with
ファンフェス
that
特
right
別デザイ
now.
ン
So
の
I
エピソー
will.
ドディスプレイの
I was
ご予
trying
約
to
を
just
受
wait
付
for the
中
stream break, but honestly,
会
at
場の予
this
約
rate,
特
it's
典
either
とし
gonna
て
happen
オリ
right
ジナ
now
ル
or they're
クリア
just
フォ
gonna
ルダ
keep
を申
talking,
請
and
中
I
で
don't
す
know if I want to
ブ
find
ース
out what the
もし
answer
く
to
は
that
25
is.
番ゲート近くの予約受付サブ
So I will leave it at wow, we've got plenty of shenanigans going on and shenanigans to come. I'm gonna watch the Down Trail trailer about a million times on repeat now. Then no one can stop me from living my life. I did not on It's gonna be the wildest summer vacation ever.
では続いてマウスコンピューター G チューン
I did when he said different zone and then we just got fucking Technoland.
G チューンが会場にて初代デブチョコボぬいぐるみや特製缶バッジ
Like, okay, I think this is the wildest summer vacation, and I'm genuinely super duper excited to learn how this all ties into whatever we're doing here. At least we have a name for Legs. I've tragically forgotten Legs' name. I feel like Pengu, how could you forget? I have ADHD and there were too many things happening at once. I am sorry, I forgot Legs' name already. But we will, there's a lot to look forward to, I think, and I really love what they're doing so far. I'm still watching, I just haven't needed, but I'm watching them do the fucking self-promo for the wonderful sponsors that allow us to have these memes. But really, I'm really looking forward to that, what is to come, and my FF14 anniversary is unironically next week. 2 days before PAX, tragic. I was hoping they would align.
抽選で素敵なプレゼントがもらえるキャンペーンも実施中です。ぜひお立ち寄りください。
Make it work. Please play Patch that day for sure. But lots of things to come. I get to go watch the trailer on repeat now. Because no one can stop me. Pictomancer is real. It was not Green Mage. Which I kind of like, actually. Let me explain my thought that I wanted it to be Pictomancer. I just did not think Pictomancer would work. Because it's a different job. It's 6. It is. It really is a different job. Almost unique. But that they actually managed to make it work here is actually pretty gaming, and this is truly making me debate who's what now. I don't care anymore. Honestly, I don't know anymore. Maybe I do need one. This is a joke. Before anyone goes, oh my god, please don't. I don't have the energy to make another alt. No Xenoblade wasn't me, and I have had fun on that. Don't ever anticipate making a character. Honestly, it's probably not gonna happen. Still, lots of things to look forward to, I think. The fact that they're going through each sponsor is actually pretty impressive. I just have it muted so I could talk. But lots of things to look forward to, I think. And honestly, I'm pretty hyped. Even if we don't have a release date quite yet, because they want to finalize the thing. I just appreciate the dig at Square Enix. Square Enix is very much guilty of release date. Just kidding. We announced it too soon. Because that's literally what they did with Cage 3 and Final Fantasy VII Remake. I greatly like that Yoshi P took a dig at the company and went Square Enix treatment. And that he will never forgive himself for the 2 weekend walker delay that we all got over relatively quickly.
ゲーミングネックスピーカーサウンドスレイヤーシリーズ2021年10月に FF14 サウンドチーム
To be fair, it was because it was the first time he had to announce it.
GN01 発売から約2年2023年11
was probably really
月には
hard
初のワイ
to
ヤ
announce,
レ
but
ス
you know,
モ
you
デ
gotta do
ル
what you gotta do.
SC
Anyway, my point being that there's lots to look forward to. People going FF14 is a dead, dying game. We just passed 30 million players!
こちらぜひ体験していってください
We just passed 30 million. I think that means we're alive and well.
続いて三菱 UFJ
I think that means we're alive and well.
三菱 UFJ
And I, for one, will welcome the 5 players we're getting on Xbox.
X アカウント、まあ旧 Twitter ですね。
Because everyone knows there's not that many Xbox players who play MMOs. And if anyone tries to know they exist, do they though? The chances are if you have been an Xbox player and you want to play 14, you already are playing on PC. Or you came to bought a PlayStation. But if you're with one of those 5 people who happen to be an Xbox player through and through, you can join us in February. And then we can all complain that the Series S totally jumps back. Thumbs up. Point being, obviously, there's lots to look forward to, and I, for one, don't think our summer vacation is gonna be a summer vacation for very long. And then we can look forward to the next live letter, which will be whenever Yoshi wants it to be. Keynote was a banger. I like being unhinged over a video game at almost 10 o'clock at night. It's really fun, and I should do this more often. Being the unhinged thing. I should do this more often, being unhinged. Are they still talking? Jesus Christ, I was hoping they'd be done by now.
続いてエクイニクスです。エクイニクスはあらゆる IT ネットワークを安全に接続しデータの共有を可能にするデータセンタープロバイダーです。グローバルでは250カ所以上のデータセンターを保有しゲーム業界のパフォーマンスと成長を支えるグローバルプラットフォームとして皆様のゲーム体験をより良いものにしてまいります。
いや実はエクイニクスさんに随分ね各世界のデータセンターで来るのは大変お世話になっております。
お世話になっております。
続いてクリエイティブメディアこだわりの音質 USB ダック、サウンドブラスター XIV、迫力のゲーミングサウンドバー、サウンドブラスター刀 SE、 そして LE オーディオの対応、低遅延ヘッドセットサウンドブラスター GH7。 クリエイティブはファイナルファンタジー14の世界をクリアに、そして音源を忠実に再現するサウンドブラスターシリーズをワールドワイドで展開しています。
続いてユニットコムです。株式会社ユニットコムではファイナルファンタジー14推奨パソコンとしてコストパフォーマンスに優れたゲーミング PC レベルインフィニティミニタワーゲーミングパソコンを販売中です。レベルインフィニティでファイナルファンタジー14の世界を快適に遊び尽くそう。
はい、続いてはロジクールです。ファンフェスティバル2024 in 東京にてロジクール製品がお試しいただけます。オールゼアでの冒険をロジクールのゲーミングデバイスと一緒に楽しみましょう。昨日ちょっと担当者の方とご挨拶したときに、G13 ってどうなんですかってもう直でぶっ込んでみたんですけど、14が社会現象っていうぐらいさらにヒットしたら可能性あるんじゃないですかって言われたんで、頑張りますよ。もう頑張りましょう。頑張りましょう。
Okay, I think we managed to watch it. Okay, I'm done either way.
NTT コムウェアです。NTT コムウェアは24時間365日
Sorry, I had to mute it there. Most of the second attack and then I gotta get straight, but I'm trying to wait for the break in the stream.
安心安全な社会基盤を提供するエキスパート集団と
But I don't know if we're gonna make it, you guys, because I kind of just want to move on with my life.
下支えしています。お世話になっております。はい。
そして富士通です。富士通はイノベーションによって社会に信頼